Who was it that I did that on?
Me, probably.
I think it was Lando's stream. All right.
Landon. What about Landis?
Landis nuts, dude. All right.
I love how Benji, like, we won't talk for like 4 months, and then I'll just hit you with a random D joke, and you're like, all right, bro.
I got it, dude. Did I tell you I got somebody? It was so good, man. It was someone I work with. We have a guy whose name is very close to Lee Gandhi, right? So I was talking to one of my friends who's I work with, and we were talking about meeting up and doing something. Like eating or going to a movie or whatever, and I was like, yo, you know Lee Gandhi? And again, it's close to. So he goes, the lift operator. And I'm like, Lee Gandhi's nuts. I was like, get your 5, dude. He was like, I hate you. Yeah, Lee Gandhi, man, what a good one.
That's great, bro.
Yep, softball official representative here. Yo,
I got a new Saner you might like.
Oh yeah.
I do like Saners.
So dude. I got it because it looks like the DV3, and I know it's stunt, but I'm not sure what. I think it's from A New Hope, correct?
What?
That does look like a DV6,
DV3.
kinda. Yeah, DV3.
Yo, what's up, Elvis?
Nice, dude. I want to. Honestly, I'll probably increase my stunt collection here, like whenever I start getting back into sabers again, because
I got it from Super Green Props, I believe.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's what's his name on the RPF? I think it's like
the Barbara
Cohen. Yeah, it's in the chat. Let's see, ANH Barbican stunt.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah,
that's
dude.
the museum that it was, right? That's what this was at.
I think so. Yeah, it looks sick, dude.
But yeah,
I love the stunt sabers, man. They have so much character. They're so unique.
I'm trying to think. I got the R2 one.
Oh yeah, the resin. I meant to pick one of those up from Ryan. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I had him paint it for me and everything.
Oh, dude. Yeah, he did a good job, man. It looks really good.
So cool.
Looks like shit.
I love it though. Yeah. Dude, I want to add that. Your loot collection's looking rather spiffy there, bud.
9 of them, I think.
That's crazy.
Of like the green ones, yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely... Dude, I actually sold both of my Obi-Wan hilts because I was like wanting... Yeah, I know. I was wanting to get some money for something. I can't remember. I think it was right around my wedding. I was like, yeah, I'll sell these real quick because I
have like 9 Obi-Wans too.
That's nuts. I think it was because Roman had just come out with like the new cone adapter and like the transistors were coming with it and all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'll just sell off this kit and then I'll do another one. But I think what I want to do is I would love to have an installed Mark 1, like with the Pando chamber and all that. I think that'd be super cool.
Oh, dude. Jeremy did a sick combo with that. I don't know if you saw
that.
He did one for Tim, and while I saw, like, because obviously, we were talking about it in the chat, and I was like, looking up, Mark 1s and sitting there, like, looking like, I wanted one really bad. And I will.
Dude. But the Mark 1 is just so iconic. It feels so good in the hand. It's a classic.
Well, I just fell in love with what Jeremy did with that chamber. It was like or no, it wasn't a Rudy pen. He did his own. He did his own version of like a crystal chamber for a Mark 1. It's so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I may do a Mark 1 installed at some point, and then go back and do another static because the way I had my static done was like real world parts, but replica, of course. So I wasn't actually trying to, dude. I mean, Nate kills it with the Obi-Wan replica that he does with the Roman stuff, the remachining that he has Scott do on it and all that stuff. It looks good, man. It looks.
I think
really good.
his first one was mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nate's
he's working on a Vader for me right now.
Did you do vintage?
No.
I
I'm
know
not that-
someone selling one if you want one.
Like, probably like what, like 10 grand or something like that.
No, I think he only wanted like $4,000 for it.
Still,
Maybe.
that's
Yeah, I say only. Yeah,
the
it's
most. I
still
think
crazy.
the most I paid for a Saber was 2,500, and I don't even have it yet. That's the Fulmer ESB best.
My ESB cost me 2,300, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, mine's about there.
Yep. It's
we have all the parts for it for all vintage. It's just I'm waiting in a line for Nate to do it for me.
I'm gonna show this one off. This is a prop I'm still not done with, and I was talking to Benji about it the other day, but still not done with it yet.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna get the live taken down.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
It was
I'm gonna get the live taken down.
Oh, whatever.
For
My channel's dead, dude. My channel's dead anyways.
But I did some swaps on it. So like it comes with cold cast resin barrel and cylinder, which are still really heavy because they're in like it has metal in it. But I swapped mine out for a steel barrel and a steel cylinder.
Hey YouTube, fake weapon, not real.
Fake.
Fake. Do
Water.
not take down.
Water.
Take me down, YouTube.
No.
Take me down, dude.
Which Blade Runner voice crack? Which Blade Runner blaster? It's the Tominosuke 2049 version, which is actually they used some of these in Blade Runner 2049, the Tominosuke.
So that's like a Roman Props episode 9.
Yep,
thing.
exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. Yep, I still have to do some weathering. I actually bought a new chemical for this, zinc black. They make it. Like aluminum black or brass black. They make it for zinc too.
What's up, Mundo?
Sorry,
guys, I ain't paying attention too much to the chat. I'm tweaking something.
You're tweaking?
I'm tweaking something, man. Well, so like for this, I've had this one for a while. The Canon Star Killer variant that I've been working on for way.
Ooh, is that for you?
Yep.
Damn.
This is another one that was, or did I got the, I can't remember how I got this one. I got Jeremy to make this for me, basically the body, like the adapter. So,
yeah.
So it's not a core band, like it's a custom body with the
right. Yeah.
The what do you call it?
That's really what you need too for those.
So he threaded the, you know what I mean? So it's all good to go. Right.
Does it have like a show the adapter when it's on, completely on?
Well, there's no adapter. This is a one whole sleeve of Jeremy machine. So this is the MHS pommel, but it's all
sweet.
So the Canon flash handle slides over, and then I just got it held down by the retention screws of the Cobalt.
That looks good. I have two Canon bodies, and I have one Canon X clamp, and I haven't done anything with them. And I'm like,
this was one that Dylan did way back in the day. Dembic Relics.
Yes, I saw. He did
a Star Killer with Canon parts, and it was the one that I always gravitated. I loved it. I was like, dude, that is like the coolest looking one he's done. You know what I mean? Yep. So I asked him. God, that thing's been in the works for a long time. You know what? It's been in the works since I did your Star Killer. How long ago was that? That was like over a year, maybe. I don't know.
Are you talking about this one? Wait, I don't know if it'll show. Hang on.
Yeah, I just did a little differently, I think. Right. Yeah.
I love that Star Killer.
I hit Dylan up and I was like, yo, buddy, like I want to replicate your build for my collection if that's cool. And of course Dylan was like, absolutely, have at it.
Yeah. So I'm actually doing a V2 for Dylan right now.
Oh, nice. I haven't talked to Dylan in a while. I thought he was pretty much out of the game. But I definitely was like, I just want that. I want that in my. I'm gonna do the crystal chamber. I modeled it up already. That's just 3D printed, but I'm gonna get it printed in
Oh yeah.
in aluminum. And dude, so you know, how Star Killers are when you gotta hide the wires and stuff like that. So I got a crazy wire channel. It's just like not even a problem. You won't see one wire though in this chamber.
Dude, that's actually big brain.
And then I carved out down here, so you're gonna see the crystal.
Oh, through the thing? Through the fins?
Yeah, see at the bottom.
Dude, that is awesome.
So yeah, it should be really lit. Right now, what I'm doing is trying to model up the kill switch, the external kill switch.
Yes. Dude, you're making me get the itch again, man. I swear at least once a year I'm like, I gotta do another Star Killer.
Well, I'm doing that simultaneously while I'm trying to rework and redo the DV6 scraps that Jesse and I have, because I changed my mind a lot on them, and I'm gonna do a crystal chamber now. In the so we were doing, some of them might have just the blinkies, right? In this little part right here, but I'm gonna take some of them and I'm gonna blast or damage them and have the exposed crystal.
Oh, that'll be sick.
So I'm redoing chassis for it, basically, which will be fun.
Yeah, dude. I actually, it's funny that I had no idea you were working on a Canon Star Killer. I've really thought about doing one.
Keenan's in here
with my Canon.
Oh, Keenan, what the heck, dude? How long have you been here? God dang. What's up, dude? You haven't been sitting long, have you? I didn't even hear.
Only like 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
No, it was like 2 minutes. I just got impatient.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I was talking about how. Yeah, I was not paying attention to the chat or anything really, because I've got my computer down, my monitor down here. Though.
No, you're good, dude.
Yo, I was talking about earlier. I've got your core, Chris. Right? I'm gonna redo. I got to redo some of it because of bro. It's like weathering stainless steel is so freaking hard to do, other than heat staining, and that just makes it like brown, burnt, you know. So yeah, man, I got some like hardcore clear coat coming. I'm gonna try to match it up to get it more of like, you know, where it's like all matte and nasty.
Like
yeah,
the matte grip looks sweet.
Yeah, that's what. So I'm gonna redo this part right here. I'm gonna repaint this one because it started to come off, and I was like, all right, I just gotta peel it off. But your chassis is already printed. I just needed to get this thing weathered correctly, and I've spent weeks. I ordered
Dude, don't spend weeks on my Saner. Come on.
Shit, dude. No, come on, man.
Don't waste your time on mine.
I waited for this guy to come in, right? This freaking steel blackening shit. Man, I waited so long. It was like a couple weeks to come in, and then when I got it, I like did the thing, and I was like, cool. Giant waste of time. Cool. But whatever. So yeah, your chassis. I gotta work on your chassis, and then just what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the install, because you can do the whole install without really even, you know, because when you put this in last, the kill switch is the last thing to do. So you can wire up the entire chassis, saber, everything, and then essentially it's like a core in a way.
Yeah.
To the kit. I did your button mod too.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm pumped. I mean, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm so freaking excited.
Dude, I haven't even done my core, Chris.
What?
Yeah, dude. I have a prototype that I installed, obviously, right? Because I had to like get a chassis made to do that. But this is my personal one, dude. It went up to the trip, but it's a in-depth kind of. I mean, the Taco chassis got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's too much for me.
That. Well, it's gonna have, dude, the amount of blades, because you have 3 crystals, 2 switches, the main blade, and then I'm gonna do an extra switch. There's gonna be like 7 or 8 blade styles that go. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to this thing.
Yeah, I only like one blade style.
Well, I mean, all the blinkies. You'll have that for yours. You have the accent strip back here too.
Yeah.
So you'll have the accent strip and yeah. So you'll only have like 3 blade styles. Really fine.
Okay.
I will set it all up though too, like the card and everything.
Oh, that would be nice because
Yeah,
it took me 3 days to reprogram my blaster.
Dude, that blaster. I remember. Yeah, we were missing. Dude, what's funny is I completely forgot because I was going through and deleting and moving files to the hard drive and whatnot, and I have a bunch of folders for like config or something or prof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is Jesse's dumbass blaster? Like, I opened it up. Yeah. It was the config that we messed with.
Yep.
Forgot about that. Jesse's dumbass blaster. Did that thing?
Which reminds me, that's what I'm gonna work on right now.
Which reminds me, I need to do one for Sam. I got a blaster, but he got one of those Vader ball kits that have no hardware for it, so I have to source all the screws.
Oh, nice.
And I was like,
dude, I hate finding screws.
Well, it's just like some of them are smaller, some of them are different. Like, I don't know. It's just
Don't tell Jeremy, but I stripped 2 screws on my blaster. So I had to then source. I had to retap it and then source the right screws again. And then when I had it all apart working on changing the config up a little bit, I saw I had a bunch of metal shavings in my speaker. So then I'm sitting there picking them out.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it.
You couldn't even
they're stuck to it.
Yeah, I've had that happen before.
I've had that happen with steel wool sometimes, from like weather and something, and it gets up in there. Dude, I think the light strips look so sick on the Ray Blaster like that, though.
Yeah,
on the inside, that looks sick.
Jesse, have you ever even opened yours, Jesse?
Sorry, what? Oh, my blaster? No.
You've never opened it?
No.
It's got a really...
I know it's sick, but the way you installed it, I don't need to.
No, you don't need to. And like, dude, I didn't.
I need to go get my. Wait, no, I should have it here.
I didn't need to do any of that, like animation and strip and design and all that stuff. I was like, probably never gonna see this, but it is satisfying.
No, yeah, it is pretty cool. I just haven't opened it yet. I guess
there's no reason unless you want to add a font. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
which is a blaster, so it's like.
Well, you already had like a good couple on there, right?
I made it. Yeah, I made the one before, so that way. Here, put this on it. You know what I mean? And now
I think I set your card up pretty much like out the box. You don't need to change anything or
do
anything with
got my ray font on it, and that's all it needs.
Yeah, I got to do Sam's soon. I got a couple things that I'm just like, all y'all are like, just bring it to the meetup, which gives me time. But I'm also like,
that means it all has to be done by the meetup.
That's a hard deadline.
I have like 6 projects by September, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's good though. I'll be good, man. I've turned down a bunch of commissions.
So whenever he finishes none of them, he just won't show up to the trip.
I'll just drive by, dude.
At least that's a good excuse.
I'm not making it, dude. I'm just gonna play with y'all's stuff longer.
Hell yeah, dude.
Will this be part 3 of the
set up
Saber
like
Trip videos?
Oh, we're doing another Santa Real World.
Dude, I think I watched that video like twice, and then my wife watched it once with me too. We freaking loved it.
It's quality television.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude. What's funny is Jesse's got to be in this one.
Yeah, somehow.
Yo, hey.
Yeah, because you film everything.
Andrew, I would totally, yes. Hit me up, message me, because I don't think Sam really cares that much about the screws being extremely accurate to the blaster. So, let me know, man. So, yeah, man. I got plans, though. Jesse and I'm going to get up with Jesse probably a good bit before the trip. And I'm going to have a script ready this time. We're going to have, like, shots. You know what I mean? Like,
prepared. So we don't waste the whole week for one episode. It'll be like a full movie.
And we're doing a whole week instead of 5 days.
Yeah.
So we get a couple of days.
let's see.
Dude, I wish I lived closer to the south, man.
Nah, dude, we got gators on the loose, bro.
Yeah.
There was a freaking full blown alligator downtown. I was like, cool. Like, it's just people trying to catch this alligator. All right.
What did I do?
But yeah, Corcoran shouldn't be too far off though, Keenan. I mean, I'll have yours done in a week. You know what I mean? Like once that stuff comes in.
Yeah.
Because I got all the parts. Do you care about Profi 2.2 or Profi 3.9? I've got Profi.
Because I don't have the patience to put that many fonts on it to slow it up. So,
dude, my so on my, what do I have on my?
I'll put the Benji Corcus font on, and
yeah, dude, ridiculous. I have a few. I can't remember, but I basically have a Profi like speeder card. You know, I have a few. I really have been enjoying BK's speeder font, the speeder horn.
Maybe this will force me to make one.
Dude, you should. I think everyone should make their own versions of whatnot. Bro, I know a lot of people who are stoked about the Crate sound font. Once that if they were like, yo, Keenan's doing it, I was like, fuck yeah.
Damn right.
Should be cool. So then I'll have collaborated two sound fonts with some of the legends. Carter, I gotta get you to make me something too at some point.
What do you want, dude?
I don't know. It's gotta. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta. It's gotta happen organically. You know? Check this.
I'll make whatever.
Let me check these comments here. What up, Mojo? Let's see. Sweet. Hell yeah. Moving to Connecticut, bro. It's nice. I like Connecticut. Batmando, what's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a long time. Evil One Gaming's having a bra. I am stoked to do this guy. I haven't freaking done it yet because I waited for a marble for like 2 months. But Ocularis. The other reason I'm stoked to do it is I don't have to do anything other than install it because it's got Tim's chest. I've gotten so lazy too, you guys.
Same.
Me too.
Like, I'm like, model up my own chassis? Nah. Just kidding. I will do it, but it's not.
What's a chassis?
It's for me to poop on. Yeah, I wanted to put Tim's fancy bathroom on. What was that, dude?
That was loud, whatever that was.
Oh, my bad.
Holy crap.
So funny. When he doesn't talk for a minute, like because of StreamYard, like automatically like raises the gain.
Yeah.
So he'll be
Oh no.
just like lean over in his seat or something. It'll be loud as shit sometimes. Yeah.
I was wondering why there was an echo there for a little bit. Now it makes sense.
I'll mute myself.
No, you're good.
Way to go, buddy.
Oh, I gotta reprint this piece of shit. Let's see. Ordered your Crate Slayer? Heck yeah, man. Dude, I'm very, the Crate Slayer is something that I'm pretty stoked on.
Does it have a typo on purpose? Because I thought I was like, I've seen Creat. Yeah, is it?
K-R-A-T. I mean,
is that how it is?
That's how it is for most of, from what I remember, unless there's a typo.
I don't know. Just my sounding it out child brain was like K-R-A-Y-T.
I used to think there was an I in it. I don't think so, though. Yeah, K-R-A-Y-T. What's going on here? No? K-R-A-Y-T.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, did we typo it? That's even more funny.
I thought it was on purpose. I didn't know if it was like a.
It could be
like how we always do.
Well,
Dollar
Leon,
General names for fonts and stuff.
Well, that's what I was saying. Leon does that kind of stuff for, I guess.
That's how I just assumed, but I. Fond.
I don't know. Maybe we'll fix it. We'll see. Could be just a typo.
I feel bad now.
You shouldn't. That's hilarious.
I thought I was doing a service.
No. You're good.
I spelled one of the Survivor fonts wrong, and I just kept it.
Yeah, we spelled Dagon.
Dagon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't fix it. I kept it.
Yeah, Krayt. Krayt. Yeah, so I guess there's a typo on that. Which is funny.
Hey, it makes it not copyrighted now. So
that's what I'm saying. I bet there's a lot of purists that are just pissed off.
Oh, they're so mad. I can tell.
Yeah, but he does do that because I remember whenever we which I get it, that's smart too, you know what I mean? Just like how you guys do it, but like the Corcus, we could not say like, the book name, the character name, like, you know what I mean? Like the kind of,
yeah.
Because I mean that was the thing that really kind of was annoying about the Corcus. I think the number one and most annoying thing about the Corcus to me was the full intention of it was to design it after the cover of the book. That's what it looks like on the book with some, I mean, it's a blurry image that I was like, okay, I feel like this is extremely close. No one's ever done that. No one ever copied that image everyone does their own thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some people who were like, that's it. That don't know about. And I'm like, dude, yeah, that's what it looks like, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? That was the plan. Lord, I used to sit there and be like, it's the book, bro. It's the book. My favorite was one guy, Keenan. You'll love this. I can't remember if I joked about it at one point. I had one dude hit me up and he was like, dude, listen, I love all of your custom speeders a lot, but that's what you're going with. He was like, that's the one you're gonna go with, and I was like,
the Saner you chose.
That's the Saner you chose. And dude, and he goes, what else did he say? Dude, it went on for a long time, and I was like, yeah, buddy. Because he kept on being like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I just really love, like going to like all caps. Really love your other ones so much more. And I was like, okay, well, those are one-offs. He was like, this one just looks a little too production-like. And I was like, it's a fucking production, bro. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Make 150 one-off scraps? Like, come on, man. But no, it was supposed to be a canvas. Damn book. Nice, dude. I'm glad you're excited about that Saner. I, however, am not, dude. Straight up. I like my other ones way better, dude. Way better. Wait, hold on. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta turn that into a I think you should leave skit.
Dude, that's what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. The way you just said that, I was like, that sounds like something to be on that show.
I mean, that's just how what the thing was, is it went on for like it went on for a lot longer, dude. It's not just one or two interactions. Like we talked, it was like, it got to the point where I was like, bro, what do you want from me? Like, what do you want? It's so freaking ridiculous. You sure about that? That's what you want? Are you sure you want to do the Corcus like that? You sure about that? I really like the other ones, though.
That was perfect.
Oh. He just sits there going, oh, this is what we're going with. He's going, oh, all right. Sure about that? You sure you want to go with that one, bud? Like, dude, I love that show so much. Gotta learn how to figure out how to make money on this thing. Really want to.
It's too good.
Dude, I love the what's the one? Dude, shit, there's so many that are too good. There's another one where he's on I think it's called The Characters. It's not his actual show, but like they bring on comedians and they do like a bunch of sketches with them. So it's like an episode has a specific comedian. And I think the show is called The Characters, but he has one and it's so good, man. There's like a few on there that I was just crying laughing. The one where he takes a sloppy mud pie in the bathroom. He's trying out guns at a gun store, and like each time he picks up one of the guy, he comes in and he's wearing like a khaki pants with like a button up. You know what I mean? He looks like a total nerd. And he's like, hey, yeah, I just I want to buy a gun for some protection or whatever. Make sure.
I've seen this, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, well, which one? He's try this one out. He goes, oh, okay, cool. He's like, it's really nice. And then he gets it gets serious, and like you get the tone switches in. He goes, well, if it isn't the Red Robin's manager saying I took a sloppy mud pie in the bathroom. So then he starts going over each and then he'll be like, oh, that's nice, yeah, but I want, and then like so he'll keep trying out all these different guns, and each time he's doing like a Dirty Harry like. Pointing at somebody who is blaming him for taking a giant shit in a bathroom. Dude, it's so funny. It's probably one of my favorites. Well. It isn't Red Robin's manager said I took the sloppy mud pie in the bathroom. That's the receipt one, though, is one of my absolute favorites.
The receipt?
The receipt, yeah. Well, you like the gift, right? So you don't need the receipt. Right, Rick? Right, Melissa? What's crazy is how many years ago that came out.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Did you all see the one where he's at the basketball game? You guys see the picture of that?
I don't know.
It's real. Like it's like he's at a basketball game.
I sent that to you. Yeah.
He's making a face.
Yeah.
Watching them play. So good, dude. All right. Let's see.
It must be stupid. All right. We're going to upload it. We're going to full send. Let's see if it works. I know it won't, but.
All right. Let's see. You guys see what TP Cobras. And Lauren, what's up? I don't think I did. Well, yeah, the dagging, right? Yeah, man. It's too many hilts. Too many hilts, not enough time.
Dude, I feel like new hilts now are like, oh my gosh, the trailer dropped. We have to model one right now. And like, it's like a race. Like, who's going to get it out first?
Yeah, it's the same thing with sound fonts.
It's exactly the same thing with sound fonts.
The same thing with everything ever.
True.
Yeah, true.
It's the same thing with the Corcus Hills. That's what you're going to go with? Really?
Really?
That's the saner you chose?
That's the saner you chose? It was the Corncob TV. That's the one I'm thinking about. Really? Yeah. Corncob TV, dude. Where the coffin flop?
Coffin flop's iconic.
Dude, you're mad because I showed a bunch of dead bodies falling out of bad wood boxes. Really?
And I broke it.
Let's see. I've got Balin. Yep. I've got, dude, I haven't even barely touched that Balin. I haven't weathered my Balin yet, and I got that KR flagship coming from Cole soon whenever he finishes that, which I'm super excited about.
I saw that one he did for Tim.
Yeah.
Looks
he
badass,
did.
dude.
He did one for me. That's High Republic. I was like, I just want a High Republic like etch in there or something. And then I got a box, one of those display boxes. I need to send him because he's gonna do the same on the wooden display box. Nice. Yeah. So it'll be like a whole like royal.
Here's my Cole Saners.
Hold up, let me put you up there if you're gonna pull one out.
I got both of them.
Solo layout, boy.
I don't have batteries in them right now because I'm.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so good.
Damn,
it's so good.
Wow.
She nice. And then this is the most recent one. This one's awesome.
I absolutely love the emitter. Like,
yeah, the emitter and the shroud is so sick.
It's so good.
This is definitely a weapon. It's very sharp.
Yeah.
elite work.
So good.
Yeah, I was actually shocked at how sharp the emitter is. So this probably can't go in my carry-on.
Probably
They'll
not.
confiscate it.
You can ship it to me, man. I'll be driving, same as last year. If you guys have any sabers you want to ship,
Sweet.
Tim and Jeremy are gonna fly in, and we gotta leave the next morning. And then we'll probably be same as last year. I think Jeremy and I plan on leaving at 5 in the morning or whatever.
I'll just ship every stainer I have.
Dude, you know, the last 2 times I came rolling in like 60 deep, right? I mean, I bring like 30 of my own and like 20 of everyone else's. What do you guys think of the new Saber Trio Aria Bobby Saber?
That's the small one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The little one. That's cool.
That's what they went with. Really?
That's the stainer.
That's the stainer you chose. Really? I just really like your other ones.
I think one of the most insane things about this is like the background. Like it's super like small, but it's so deep. I don't even think my camera can pick it up.
Yeah, the pictures, like, that's why I'm really excited to see it in person, because I know that it's got to be so much in there. I mean, dude, some of the like grooves that he hits, you can't. I don't think unless you have like a macro lens. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna really see that shit.
Is it laser etching?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, I had God, last year I had what? Like I said, I had a bunch of sabers, I had a bunch of blasters, but a bunch of fleshlights, like a lot of shit, man.
Corcus fleshlight.
Installed fleshlights.
Installed fleshlights.
Here's why I really went with the Corcus design.
Yeah. That's why I made it heavy too, so you get like straight jacked.
Oh my gosh.
That was not my plan at all, though. Leon was like, "We're going full stainless steel, baby," and I was like, "Okay." And then I got that box. I was like, "Holy shit, bro!"
Look at the shipping label. 4.5 pounds.
Dude, they're about 4 pounds, I think, when they're installed.
That's crazy.
I think. I really feel like, Jesse, you had a vintage, right? A vintage Obi there.
No,
you didn't have a vintage Obi. No, wait.
Expensive.
Maybe it was a
That's the
vintage Obi.
grail. It's a grail of all sabers.
I mean, I have a good looking one. I have the Romans.
Maybe it was the Romans then.
Nate made it look like vintage, basically.
Well, it's more about the weight, is what I'm saying. I think. I think we took the.
Oh yeah, mine's the solid.
Yeah. So we kind of took the Corpus in that, and we're kind of like, yeah, they're very close. That was like our guesstimate of just holding. You know?
Jesse, do you ever think you'll start swapping parts out for vintage parts on your Obi build?
Probably not.
Good grenades are like, you can get one for, I've seen them as low as 1,200, but I mean, good grenade, like at least
bad. It's the emitter that's the most expensive part, right?
Well, actually, I feel like a bunch of people have been finding them lately. So like the ones that they do put up for sale, they try to sell them for like $8,000 and they just don't sell.
Yeah.
I've seen them go for way less. I mean, if you're talking a fully built though, you're looking at like 12K minimum.
I'm good, dude.
It's crazy.
I have projects, Andrew.
I have a limit. I do have a limit.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's got to like look like the one on screen, and I feel like if you get like a vintage, like everybody's going to be too scared to like mod it or paint.
Yeah,
so,
it's like, I mean, the people that I know with them,
get a replica and make it look perfect rather than have a vintage that just
Yeah, you're screen accurate. That's the thing about Graphlexes though, is like you can mod them and make them look perfectly screen accurate, basically, and they still have their integrity. Definitely
And
can't do that with the
they're not super
Obi.
expensive. I mean, they
Oh
are.
yeah,
But not.
I mean
like,
it's
in the $2,000 area is the most you're gonna pay.
Yeah, I want to do a Grandmaster for one of them one of these days.
Cole got lucky. He got that one on.
Right.
He got it on eBay for $400.
Oh my gosh. Is that like somebody who passed away and then their wife is like, I'm going to post this for sale?
Nah, dude, he didn't. He was like, I know what it is. It's all good. I just selling it. Like, he just didn't care.
Bro, that's nuts.
Right.
He's like, I just want to get it gone. I just need $400 to get my whiskey for the week, and then we're good.
Just got to pay my horse.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
I was mad.
You're talking $5,000, like 4,800 minimum for a Grandmaster. I like MB too. I like the MB.
I don't know which one does Cole have. Do we know?
Oh yeah, it was no. Was it? It wasn't an MB. Was it?
I don't know.
Oh, you still in here, dude? What was that graphics you got? God, I forget. It was an insane deal, though. No doubt about it.
Yeah. I had a buddy that picked one up for like $2,300, and I thought that was an awesome deal on one too. But that's crazy, $400.
Installed too, Profi.
God Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Was the Graflex vintage too, or was it replica?
We think it's replica.
Okay, I got you. But still, it doesn't matter. That's nuts.
Yeah.
You can easily pop that out and
KR. We think it was. I'm pretty sure we thought it was a KR one.
I gotcha. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. If you installed one of your vintage Graflexes, which one would you want to do? ESB or A New Hope?
Well, don't you have he's TFA, dude. His TFA would be the one he'd want, I would imagine, right? Come on.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, man. I know you. Come on, boy. He doesn't care.
It is my favorite version.
Yeah. I would ESB.
Master in it, it would probably be A New Hope.
Yeah, me too. Me too, definitely. A New Hope's my favorite.
I'd ESB, man.
Well, I'm getting an ESB soon.
I like the bubble strip on the A New Hope. It just gives it that look, that A New Hope style. I just like it.
There's something awesome about the New Hope for sure, but I love the ESB.
All right, I'm pulling them out. Yeah, I love the New Hope, dude. It's good. It's a good one.
Little lever sticking.
I've never been a fan of the lever sticking up a little bit. That's the.
Oh, mine doesn't even go down because of the way that I machined the bubble card between there is like pinched between the rails, so it wouldn't go down even if I wanted it to.
Yeah. That's
but I actually, long before Roy at Wanawanga, before he started like having the stamped bars on his store, I sent him my vintage bar and he stamped it for me.
Oh, I need to get the thing on the RPF, the motorized A New Hope.
You went with it.
Is there a run right now of those?
Yeah.
Is there really? Because that's the one I've been wanting. Because I have the single knurled button.
Hold on, I got you, dude. I got you. Hold on, let me find it.
I know there's one I actually did for a buddy of mine. He's actually the one who owns the real parts Obi. He was like, dude, can you put this motorized A New Hope kit together? And I fell in love with it. It looks awesome.
Yeah, somebody's making the Graflex one.
Yeah, I definitely want to get one of those because I have the.
Yeah. I mean, I like the Obi one. I got to hold the Obi one a couple of times when I was just in California. Somebody had one.
It's great, man. I love it. This guy.
But yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah, it's a must-have.
I want to get the A New Hope one just because of how ugly it is.
Let me know when you get it because I'll send you one of these. Honestly, I think the long lever was like straighter on this version and it bent like over time, I feel like. And Ryan Kelly's V2 levers are like perfect for it in my opinion. capturing that look. And he sent me like a handful of them. I was like, "Do you have an extra one?" He's like, "Sure, dude." Sent me a whole bag of them. So, yeah, let me know and I'll shoot you one of those. Because I think they look really good on the motorized. But when I bought my Fulmer no patent for the ESB, it came with this button.
Okay, yeah, that's the Wampa one, right?
Yeah, and it's also the one on the pipe stunt, Luke's A New Hope stunt.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Shit. Fuck you.
So
dude.
like,
What's up,
I
Alex?
had a I don't know if you guys have seen that Daniel Sharp guy on the Saber groups.
Yeah, I know
But
Daniel.
he was like asking me to trade stuff for it and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't really want to let it go because I want to put it on the Luke stunt Saber.
Yeah, Ethan on the RPF right now.
Yep. He's the one that did. I feel like he did the original run of those. No, I think Vader Mania. His name's Vader Mania on the RPF.
I just sent the link in the private chat.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, this was like not that long ago.
Yeah, no, it's
How much does he want? Oh yeah, and okay, so it's just like pretty bare bones then.
I don't even know how much he wants for it.
Let's see here. Count in. Wait, maybe did I put myself on this? I might have. Dude, I forget sometimes. So.
Wait a minute. How cheap is this? I think
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's like not that expensive to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's like €75 plus shipping.
Bruh, yeah, that's a W.
But that's without like the motor,
the clamp, and all that. No, but that stuff's not that hard to source.
Yeah,
it's worth it though, just for the machined portions, in my opinion. Like that's.
Yeah, how do you buy stuff on the RPF?
It's just usually through PayPal. Like when it goes live. Oh dang, May 2nd. Making progress on the knurled caps.
So they're still working on it, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then okay, of course, like Roman's doing the replica of the single knurl button now, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
So that way people can have that like accurate for their stuff. That's sick.
Yeah, because I'm sure those buttons are probably $200 or something like that, right, for a vintage.
Oh yeah, like well, I've seen them go as high as $430. It's freaking crazy. Yeah. But I like swapping mine out on my ESB every now and then because it looks cool.
Yeah.
And I have two early Fulmer buttons on it already, but this is like the 1928 version or whatever.
AA. I just saw your comment. I do not have a V2 MPP. Not yet, at least.
Ooh, I do. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Vader Saber. I got it.
Carter's like, yo, let me look.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love that bubble strip.
Dude, it's the best. The blue one's the best. I know Nate says it's like green or tan. It might be, but the blue just looks sick on there. That's the one I had to have for mine. Yeah, I love it, dude. And I actually sold my ESB because I wasn't a fan of the steel shroud. I like the aluminum shroud a lot better. And this one has one of the Dagobah Swamp blade holders in it, so it's not so heavy.
Right.
I feel like that's the only thing the Roman's MPP could be better, is if he did a spring-loaded like injection molded plastic instead of like a resin socket, because it's so heavy, it's hard to drill out if you're going to do the wires and all that.
Yeah, Nate, he always he makes us get the vintage core.
Yep, I've got one of the vintage ones if I ever wanted to swap it out, but honestly, the Dagobah Swamp just looks really clean too. I really like it. It's nice. Only thing is, if it's installed, this is like this centerpiece in the Dagobah Swamp. If you unscrew the screw on the back, it'll just fall all the way through the MPP because it's hollow on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good on the vintage MPP front. It's not for me. Too much money.
Yeah, too much money.
Way too much money. I feel like a prop threshold is like if it's getting above 1,200, I'm like, That's a little much.
I gotta really like it.
Yeah, or I gotta like work towards it in some way. Like, oh, I built X amount of props, sold them in order to buy this or whatever. Like that's probably what I'll do with my Grandmaster eventually. If I do a Grandmaster and MB, I'm not sure which one I'll do, but I definitely want one for the Graphlexes.
See, built the Romans not long ago. Different things. Yeah, I don't really ever mess with vintage stuff unless it's a Canon Y unit, really.
The DIY group guide.
Benji, I'm about to have an extra vintage ink top. I'll give it to you.
What?
Sure. Whoa!
What? What?
If you want it.
I do need to have a vintage Graplex. That's kind of like my swan song.
Dude, yeah. You got to get one.
It's an ink, so I mean, it's still good.
Well, you know how I am. That's way more vintage than I normally would go with.
They have a different feel, man. I feel like they do. Like vintages, it's kind of like, okay, the only way I can describe it is if you have like a metal door rail or like a handle rail that's been handled 100 times by actual hands, and it just feels different.
I've held a few. Jesse's was the first where I was like, yeah, this feels totally like special. You know what I mean? Like, I think the first one I ever witnessed was like this one dude's, and it was not a good. Like he kit bashed it, and it just I was like, oh, okay, like you know what I mean? Like it was. It wasn't what you would expect. So
what's your favorite ESB vintage Graphlix variant, Jesse? Like, are you black screws, or are you rivets, or are you
black screws for sure?
Definitely, that's
because
what I did too.
I already got rivets taken on Force Awakens, so
right.
Black screw,
all the exactor screws.
Yeah. That's pretty much exactly how I'm getting mine, like the Bestman one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it, dude. And you got to go with you got to make sure you got the Fulmer clamp on there too. The little rivet difference or whatever.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the one I got was a non-patent Fulmer.
Yep. That's what this one is. And I know most people don't do it. I just freaking drilled and popped those suckers, man.
Oh yeah, no, I do it too.
I didn't do the whole magnet.
Like, you want me to glue it? I'm like, nah, dude, fucking
drill that mug.
Yeah.
Yep. And I believe 100% that the New Hope Graphlix is an ink mashup Graphlix. Like, people don't think that it's a Graphlix ink. I think there are Graphlix ink parts on a New Hope Graphlix. It's my opinion, and I think the lever is possibly an ink lever or like a late Fulmer patent lever, maybe. That's what I have on mine, is like a late Fulmer, because it's got a little, like it's definitely got like that raised section on the rivet or whatever.
Yeah,
I like mine.
Got a piece on it. Hold on.
I like the silver.
The silver screw. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just I feel like that's the one I've known the longest.
Like you have like. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I've been a terrible host.
The machine rivet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So it's like bigger or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely a different variation of some kind. That's for sure.
Hey, is the Force Awakens, is the glass eye an actual Fulmer, or is it an ink?
I believe it's well, actually, I know that it is an ink eye. The reason that is because the Fulmer eyes are made of steel, and the ink eyes are made of plated brass. So, and TFA, you see the brass around it.
There's one Force Awakens like image where it's like on display, and it looks like a full Mirai though. That's
The bezel
yeah.
is more that sharp.
It's more sharp, yeah.
Angle.
But it has the gold, Force Awakens thing. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you find it, let me know. And it could be a different, like with all props, they grab a few of something and make a few versions or whatever, trying to get it as consistent as possible, but that never happens, seems like. I still don't have the Otis card on my ESB.
I got an Otis card for mine.
I only have the.
I got it for like $75.
This is a different variant, which is still seen, but not as much as the Otis. It's got the round leads on the end.
Right. Yeah.
It's a vintage.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the transaction I did with that guy on the RPF who sold me this. He's like, "This is confirmed. The card. You cannot show photos of it. You cannot tell a single soul."
Here, hold on, dude. You want to put it up on the big layout again, dude?
Yes, I do. Hey, everybody. Look at this vintage
wow,
card.
Dude.
It's a vintage held circuit board, HEALD.
Oh, that's got the black screws too and everything. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those are exactor screws. It's got the Kobold, the vintage Kobold on the end.
Nice.
Vintage rivets even.
Oh, you nerd, dude. You nerd, bro. Wait, so this guy really was like, don't show that card? Why?
Yeah, dude. Well,
People
first
are
of all, I bought the whole kit. So he sold me all the exactor screws, the flash, the no patent flash, and the and it actually came with like the single neuro button and stuff. And he sold me the whole kit for like $2,100, $2,200 or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's fair. Well, like he sends me pictures of the flash or whatever, and then I get the flash in person, and it's like scratched to hell. Like it's not even worth using. So, you guys know, is it Will Ailing? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, I know him. He's Davinian Customs, right?
Yeah, Davini. Yeah. So he actually hit me up when he saw me. I listed it, and he offered me, whatever for it. And I told him, I was like, it has scratches. This is what it looks like. It's all beat up. And he's like, that's exactly what I want for this build. And I was like, okay. Word. So he got it from me, but I sold it to him for like literally not even half the price. It was like way less. And then I took that money, put it towards, getting a better flash. But
there's I sent you the picture.
Oh. Of what?
The
yeah.
Chances are that dude doesn't even know. If he knows Nerf Herder Customs, he's not watching it, dude, because that's what you chose. Really? That's the one you went with?
Okay, I definitely see what you mean. It definitely looks more...
Right?
I don't know, but it looks a little too shiny to be a full Mirai.
Okay.
But I do. It does appear to be sharper in angle.
And that's the last Jedi one, so.
Mm-hmm. That's the throw stunt prop. The toss over the shoulder.
Probably, right? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So is that the same? Is that the same one that the board you're stepping on?
Oh, probably. Dude, I need to do a TFA, a vintage TFA.
See, I have like pretty much most of the Graflex configurations, and they're all just 89 or 4 band. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything special.
My TFA is ink, and that's why I got a buddy of mine who was selling the. Sorry, it's hard to talk. He was selling the.
Wait, who's feedback?
I think it's Benji.
Nope.
I think it is.
Nah.
But yeah, I got a full McCall coming in, so I was going to switch it out with the ink. There we go. It's gone. Yeah. Damn.
Nah, it's not me, is it?
Yeah.
What's going on?
You're just feeding back. Not feeding back, but echoing. We're echoing through your speaker.
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
Good. It was just
Here, I thought it was Carter.
I thought it was too.
Carter had his mic off for like an hour now.
I'm sorry, I'm working.
Oh, you're good, dude. Make that money. But yeah, because right isn't the Force Awakens top Fulmer or right?
I actually don't know. I'm
don't
not
know?
100%. I was under the
super
impression
tiny.
it was an ink, but I'm not sure.
Well, I
Different
got
shrouds for
this one, like-
flagship. You can get some on Etsy. I'm pretty sure. I've seen different flagship shrouds on Etsy, I think. Oh, other than the Saber Armory, that's probably what I saw then, because I'm pretty sure he has an Etsy.
Yeah, I got it for like $250 for the Fulmer top.
Oh, that's really good. Wait, was that the one that was recently sold?
Yeah, Sith Slayer.
Okay, yeah, okay. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he Sith Slayer, he has a YouTube channel, doesn't he? Where he does overview. Yeah, he's a vintage guy too, and like OT collector.
Yeah, super cool, dude.
Dude, I haven't finished my V3. My V3's been sitting like in my garage for a year, and I haven't finished it.
RPK one. He made this from scratch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, super cool.
My V3 is Anakin Starkiller's first V2 lightsaber that he put out, but it was actually based on the V3, the cast V3. That's what he based the model off of.
Yeah.
So I took
got the
that
new one now, right?
the perfect cast,
Perfect
but
cast.
it's not. It is not the same profile as the V3. That's a really unpopular opinion, I'm sure, but
Mhm.
I can definitely tell by looking. It's not got the right nuances. You can make it a V3. In my opinion, the perfect cast, because I have one, I think it'd be really good for the warehouse stunt or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that one that they just like Bob Anderson and Mark like duel with, like practice.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good one for that. Romans V3, yeah. I gotta go down and get mine now. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
You guys are standard nerds.
You know. Nerd.
Am I still echoing?
No. Hey.
No? Yeah?
What?
No,
No,
you're not.
you're good.
Okay, well, I'm about to open my MacBook. Let's see if that was it. Because I was using it to work on Fusion. How about now? Yeah?
Hey.
Yeah?
Good.
Yo?
Hold on. Hey.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good? Weird. Okay.
Solved.
I will say one thing, though. My Wi-Fi is killing it, dude. Y'all remember when it used to freeze up every 20 seconds?
Yes, I do.
Impressive.
Dude, yeah, we had one night where Harrison and I tried to hang out, and it was not happening, dude.
Bruh.
It was not happening.
You're getting big pissed.
Yeah, man, I was getting really fed up with it. Well, I mean, we really did have, like, the neighborhood was struck by lightning, ruined all, like, dude, it was messed up for a long time. And then we ended up replacing, like, every single thing, and it finally works. Oh, God. Yo, what up, AJ?
Oh.
What up, boy?
Here's that V3.
Can't wait to see you, dude. It's September.
I'm not done with it. Like I said, I haven't even finished it, but this
Yeah.
is his like first V2 variant, and it's a big difference because you can tell the how thin like the emitter section is compared to like a V2. Which, hang on, let me get my V2 real quick. Here we go. So my V2 compared to the V3, it's a lot thinner. There.
Huh.
I feel like that's how it looks in the pictures too. And the wind vane has this little like roundness to the bottom of it or whatever. But yeah, I need to finish it. Need to finish this. I had a solid steel core machined for it too. Yeah, perfect cast. Unpopular opinion. I hate the tape on the neck. Oh yeah, I know people like that too.
The V3 is one that I'm like, but I have this thing where I'm like, that saber is not my thing. And then as soon as someone's like, here, hold it, I go, oh, I like it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
As soon as I have a saber in hand, I change my mind like pretty easily.
And here's the perfect cast, which I'd really like. I love the profile of it. Like I'm gonna do something with it. I just don't know what yet.
The perfect cast? Hold on.
Yeah, it's called the perfect cast. It's an Anakin Starkiller. It's his most recent like run of sabers. It's essentially machined off of like the buck that the original thin necks were made from.
Okay.
So basically, you can turn it into anything you want. You could turn it into a V3. You could turn it into a V2. Any of the stunt variants. But yeah, I don't know.
I still need to do the stencils on my my RPK.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when I'm going to do that. Should just send it to you, Harrison. I've always been prideful of like I need to do a second attempt.
Oh yeah,
because I have the stencil, the Trooper Trent stencil for it.
Yeah, dude. I haven't done a V2 in ages, but Dylan was like, dude, I sold my first one that you did. Is there any way that you do another one? And I was like, yeah, I'll do another one for you.
Yeah, Dylan sells. He would always get stuff, sell it, and then be like, I gotta get back. I'm like, dude,
yeah.
Why'd you sell it? You know what I mean? But whatever. I mean, that's part of the fun for him, I guess.
I get it too. You're like, I'd rather have the money for this project or this thing, and then you're like, dude, I missed that. That's why I won't sell either of my Star Killers, because I know that if I sell one, I'll be like, I really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I have my 2, and I kind of want to reinstall my first one I did because it's empty now. But I have my Raxus that I want to do, so it's like, I don't know, man. I have. Then I'll have this. Like I'll have a couple you know what I mean? Like I'll have a couple different Star Killers where I'm like, I'm good.
That's what I was gonna say. If I do sell one, it'll probably be this one.
Really, dude? That's the one that I've always loved the way it felt. Man, that thing's been clocked, huh?
Yeah, it has.
That's what I was saying, dude.
Charger Zaner.
I know, right?
Heat up those grips, dude, and realign that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I redid let me see the chassis again. It's been a minute.
Oh,
because I redid the whole thing for you, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I completely charge your saying. Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
So let me turn this off, bro.
That was fun.
Yeah. CFX with the blinkies.
Yeah, it's got that
you see every day.
Hesagawa mesh down in there too, I think, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You.
It's kind of hard to see it. But...
Yeah, you'll never really see it on anything other than in person. It's so hard to get like a good.
So loud, dude. This saber's so loud.
It's such a good sounding saber, dude. Where are you at, man? What? Disney World? May 1st was May 4th was, dude. I would have loved to have gone.
Dude, this thing is definitely clocked.
Dude. That's the thing that sucks, man. Look, I had to redo that with this one, the Cannon Killer. Right?
Yeah, dude, I love that thing. I need to do one.
I had to. I was like, I've got to have one of these in my collection.
I've got 2 bodies and 2 clamps. Like, I need to do something with it.
But it clocked just enough to where I was like, no. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't have this. So, like, yeah, man, you got to really get it
so
tight.
all you have left on that one is the did you grind the ears on that one too?
Yeah.
I think that looks so good.
Yep. I need to true them. I need to true them up more. But it is what it is. Because I think I did that on I did that on mine. I need to do it on my my first one.
Yeah, I ended up keeping the round on my cleaner one because it looks a little cleaner. But I loved the angled on the other one. This is definitely my favorite one. This is the best Star Killer that I've done.
Yeah, see, this is my first one that I built, really my first custom, like, full project. But I got,
yeah, that's the one that inspired me.
Yeah, I'm going to cut the ears on this one. But I've always liked the chamber enough, you know? And then the body, this is the Ray Parks adapter pommel kit and whatnot. And then this is the one I built while you built that second one, I think. Remember when we were building them?
Yep, we built them at the same time.
This is the one I shaved the S curve off to get it sharper. And then the ears also.
Oh, yeah.
I love this Star Killer, too. Got the kill switch.
Oh, yeah, it looks amazing, too.
Got the kill switch in the groove there.
I love how that one came back to life because you're like, yeah, it's done for. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do something with it. And then you ended up using it, and it actually looked really good.
Well, I cut it too high for, like, from what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, I'll just try to match it up real quick. But, yeah, check it out.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Got the Graflex down in there.
Is that Profi?
Yeah. Profi.
Mm-hmm.
The external kill switch in the. It sounds really good. I'm like only Profi really these days, man.
Right. I need to break down and really learn how to do it, you know. There's the old boy. I love that, dude. Looks so good.
Dude, this one, then you just, and it's off. I took the bars off of a, was that a Corbanth Star Killer that somebody had, like, bars? No, you can have it. So they're black. They're not gonna, like, rub off the brass, you know?
Yep.
So they're like powder. I don't know if like powder coated or whatever they are, but low profile, black grip bars. And this was the one where I did the long bars, and I salvaged this guy. I think. Yeah, I salvaged this guy, dude. So the bars go all the way down to about there, right? I think right to about here, and then the last bit are other bars because they're 440. They're 440 threaded. So I took 440 rods and I glued it into one side, and then I glued and threaded in the. So like this is technically like 95%, and then 5% another bar. Like you would never know.
Mm-hmm.
I really lucked out on that one.
That's how these builds always are. I feel like the Star Killer builds. It's like, oh yeah, I'll throw this on there. Yep. Fire. Everybody's got to have a Star Killer. I feel
you gotta do a Star Killer.
Yeah, everybody like wants to buy one already made, and
yeah, I mean, if you tinker and you like to kit bash and build some custom, you got to do a Star Killer.
It's necessary.
Yeah, dude. I know. I need to. I don't know when I'm going to start taking commissions again. I turned down a lot of people in the last few months. I feel kind of bad. Well,
dude, what would you like? I don't even know what you would value a full 2.0 conversion and install to Star Killer.
4,000 empty, dude. Got him. No, seriously, like
it's so much fun.
You know, one of the Force Awakens stunts is a 2.0 kit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got to hold it.
I remember that.
Friend of mine that I saw in Cali. He brought it.
Oh, it's like the real deal?
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks like shit. I don't like it because it looks like a 2.0 kit.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're uneven. The plating's super uneven on them.
It's got the what is it? The the button where the beer tab where it's
It
bent.
goes like
I
that.
hate
Steps.
that. Ugh,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, supposedly, yeah, he's got one of the screen use stunts.
Dude, Star Killer though, a 2.0 Star Killer, like full build, install everything.
Yeah, that's
1,200, 1,600, right? 17. I mean,
at
it
least.
depends on the build. Like,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. But I
If
mean,
you're
like,
fully customizing and machining the chamber, or
yeah,
you're designing a chamber and getting it printed, which is obviously super expensive, like there's a lot that goes into it too. Like it's a lot of mental planning before you actually start cutting on stuff and putting stuff
yeah,
together. Like, the shell and the core, that's what you're gonna do there, but from then on, the build kind of comes to life. You don't like certain things, you do like certain things, you swap stuff out.
yeah. I mean, let's just say the 2.0 kit's like what, $200 maybe, right? Somewhere
Yeah,
around
it's
there.
like 189, something like that.
And then from there, you're gonna have to get some custom machine stuff, which is probably gonna run you another $100, $200, or $400 right there. Then you're gonna have to do the labor, which is all the cutting and all the assembling. Let's just add another 400. That's 800 there.
Yep.
Chassis, if you're gonna go for a high-end chassis, and then an install and parts, an extra like 400. So you're probably looking at like $1,600 to $2,000.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Easily.
That's what I.
That's like my quick mental gymnastics of like, let's just see parts and labor and
that doesn't. I mean, if you don't know like a machinist personally, you're probably going to pay a lot of money for them to get a pommel and all that, and like chamber rods, and which I think Jeremy.
I got mine from Michael Velasquez.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's some guys in the groups that'll machine.
Yeah, I think he did some bars for me for a pretty good price. I can't remember what it was. It was like $45 or something.
I think I paid like $60 for 4 bars.
Yeah, something like that.
Back when is it Jeremy Jackson? Is that his name?
Yeah, Cloud City Savers.
Yeah, he did mine. So I did both of these sets of bars for the same $60, I think.
I don't think he's still in business. I don't know. There's a lot of people leaving. Oh, a lot of people who've left since my time, dude. Keenan and I are from a different era of saner community. Like, people are leaving.
Changed a lot, dude.
It's changed a lot, and a lot of the people that we know, the names, the big names for us back then, they're all like 9 out of 10 of them are gone. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And then a few have just left. I feel like there's all these people coming in, like with the LGT type stuff, like the new I guess consumer is a lot different. You know what I mean?
Well, it's because you get on like YouTube or somewhere like that, and you see all these influencers are just promoting brands. So it's like, oh, it's a quick saber. Everybody's got NeoPixel now, so it's nothing like unheard of or special.
It's that's the thing is like it's I wouldn't want to say flooded, but in a way, kind of. Everyone's got a saber business. Yeah. Everyone's got a saber page.
Yep.
I got humbled earlier today when I was making a joke on Tim's post or something, and they thought I was serious, like attacking Tim or something like that. And I was like, bro, you know who I am? They're like, never heard of you, buddy. And I was like, okay, cool. That's amazing. Yeah, I was like, I mean, and even after I was like, yo, I'm a good friend of Tim's. I've never heard of Customs. I was like, I'm also a smuggler on this page, and he was just like, okay, nice. I was like, cool. All right, see you later, buddy. But like, there's so many people that like, think about it, man. How many installers are there now? How many,
A lot, dude. It's crazy.
How many weathering services are out there, man? There's a lot of weathering services.
Is there really?
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
I've been out of the game for so long that it's
it's fun to do, man. Weathering a saber is fun to do, and anyone can really do it if you just put a little bit of research and time into doing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah, people start taking
Get
money.
yourself a torch and aluminum black and brass black and paint,
and gloves, and go to town.
Or no gloves if you're like me.
I like pink. Exactly. Tales of the Empire, I thought was okay. I was expecting a lot more.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's middle.
I know. I'm just sitting here because I'm like,
That's low coming from Jesse.
That's low. That's very low.
That is from Jesse. That's a very low score.
That's true. This is the guy that.
What do you put?
Let
Let me ask you. Out of 10, Jesse. Out of 10, what's Bad Batch season 1? Because you were pissed at the end of that.
Damn, I don't remember because I don't remember. I remember not liking it. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I really hated it, probably a 1. But I don't know. I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah, this
I just remember not liking it. That's all.
I've never heard Jesse give anything Star Wars a 5 out of 10. Never. It's unheard of. This is new.
So what I was trying to say is this is the
Maybe I'm growing up, dude.
Oh, you motherfucker. Sorry, never mind. I'm gonna mute myself.
Bitter.
No, but 5 isn't bad though.
No,
like bad is like a 2.
5 is like
3.
You're just being nice.
Yeah, okay.
Like I feel like 6 is like the lowest score you could go while still somewhat enjoying it. 5 is like I didn't.
No, I think
enjoy
5
it.
is. 5's right in the middle. You got to count, dude. You can't forget about 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Right?
I give it a 6, dude.
I mean, I get it. To most people, that does sound low, but when you really look at how many numbers are in between 1 and 10,
but I get
in the middle.
Yeah, but if you take a test in high school and there's 100 questions and you get 50, that's 5 out of 10.
Technically failing, sure.
That
but
sucks.
I get that. That's like I think that's how.
That's where my head is, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, if you get past that and just think, 5 is middle, because otherwise you're wasting fucking how many numbers? You know what I mean? You could get a more detailed answer if you have all 10 numbers, where you're just limited to like 6 of them.
No, right, give it a scale on the alphabet, dude.
Yeah, that's why I use the points. That's why I use like 6.5. That's more detail.
You're still wasting numbers. You're just adding more numbers.
Carter, you're not wrong though. I get your point. He really has never given anything Star Wars a lower. Dude, this guy came to us hot that Miss Marvel shit was going down. I was like, bro. I was like, no.
Just here for the ride. That cafeteria, fucking. Whew.
Seriously, dude. Jesse was like, "Holy shit, 8 out of 10, dude. Hell yeah." No, I thought it was. I mean, it was good. It was okay. I just feel like Tails hit so hard that I was like,
Jedi. Jedi was like 9, 10 out of 10. Yeah,
yeah, it was perfect. So I was like, hell yeah, let's get that version of the Empire, and we really didn't.
We didn't, because you can't fucking make shows about bad people, dude. Because you're just gonna turn them good.
Yeah, true.
She was bad for like not even any of it.
Except Attack on Titan. I don't know if any of you watch anime, but
no. Well, no, I just mean like, I guess Star Wars. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
Because even remember when Battlefront 2 came out and everybody's like, "Yo, you could be fucking Empire," and then she fucking turns to the rebels like within like the first couple missions. Like,
yeah, you're right.
Like they're too scared to make a show about a villain, and it's like, yo, Acolyte is literally about to come out, and the Acolyte is a villain. So like, are they gonna flip too? Probably.
Oh, they're sympathetic villains, dude. Like
Riva.
Oh my!
See,
it's like there is no one that's bad unless you're. There's
well,
no
I mean, okay, so you have to consider like the whole precedent of Star Wars was set by the original trilogy, obviously, and so taking that, what's happened is they're trying to take that same thing and just recycle it over and over and over again, and so I mean, it's the stereotype is like based off of a specific type of mythology, essentially.
Yeah,
and so that's what made Star Wars so good, was like the depth behind the Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader dynamic, right?
Sure.
And so when people try to take that and reuse it, it's it's never going to be as good as the originals, right? But it's going to be something cool. It's content. It's still in the same universe, kind of,
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's happening. I feel like.
Dude, Disney tried to make freaking Cruella de Vil sympathetic, bro. She skins like Dalmatian dogs for coats.
I never saw that
True.
movie. I wanted
They
to.
try to be like, she's not all that bad. Like, dude, she kills puppies.
You can't get. It's hard to get worse than that.
It really is.
There's only like 4 more things that are worse than that. Maybe 3.
Skins puppies to make different coats, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's brutal.
My most hated thing in like filmmaking now is when they try to make you feel really bad for the villain by giving them like this really this horrible sob story, and it's like, nah.
I don't mind that.
One example for me was I loved Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Absolutely loved that show. Could not stand how they're trying to make this the main girl like sympathetic, and like even like at the end when Sam's like, she's just a misunderstood girl, dude. She bombed and burned people. She was trying to brutally murder people.
She was a terrorist.
She was a terrorist. You can say that. She was a terrorist. And they were just like, she is misunderstood. Like, bro, she burned people alive. Like, what?
Exactly. That's the stuff I'm just like, I can't get on board with it.
That's what they do a lot of, man. And that's what all these movies do. I mean, everything Disney.
I feel like I've seen some good ones, though.
I mean,
like I like when a villain is like,
I'll tell you what, I was really shocked when Vader
struggling. Yeah, I mean,
Kenobi, when Vader like snapped that kid's neck and dragged that lady.
Dude,
I was shocked.
I knew.
I was like, I can't believe it. It was dope. It was great.
I knew it was real when I saw that. Like, I was like, okay, here we go. Here's Darth Vader. Let's see what they do. He freaking comes in and I was like, oh no.
That was such a shock.
Drag the lady on the ground. She's fucking screaming for life. Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I was so shocked at that because I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna, do their thing. Because we're all really used to that shit. Look at every Marvel villain, MCU villain. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is like redeemable. Like you're not that bad. Yeah. Like they can't all be Magneto, dude. Magneto's one of the greatest villains ever, though.
I think they constantly try to like, not so much make you feel bad for the villain, but we're so used to villains just obviously against the protagonist, but at the end of the day, it's like a different point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it puts you in their shoes almost, to where it's like whichever side you're on, you're gonna feel that way, I guess.
It's almost like they don't make you feel for the hero anymore. It's almost like feel for the villain, and then it's really trying to put you at odds.
Yeah.
There we go.
That happens a lot.
Monkey Man.
Like Civil War.
Hela was that's a good. Yeah, she stayed pretty evil the whole time.
Yeah,
and there wasn't really much. That's a good one. There you go. That's one that I can't really find.
The other one that when you guys brought it up that I keep thinking about because I'm also is Harry Potter. I mean, Voldemort was never good, so it's like
yeah, that one. Yep, that's true. My wife is like as much into Harry Potter as I am Star Wars, and I've watched the whole Harry Potter series twice.
It's great.
I like it, but I think
I'm not making wands, but I like it.
Oh, bro, I got the whole wand collection in the closet.
I was gonna say I have a bunch.
I mean, no, I'm not against that. I like the franchise. I just don't have any.
I'm just not a nerd that has wands.
Yeah, I'm not a wand boy. I'm not a wand boy.
Oh, dude, I did a whole prop for my wife for Christmas this year. So like we had just gotten married, the honeymoon, all that. So like we spent a ton of money, and I was like, I want to do something. I want to make her a prop. So I made her own Harry Potter chest, like trunk, Hogwarts trunk.
Nice.
And did like the school letter and all that stuff with it. It's cool.
See, I'm not crafty like that, so I bought my wife a pre-made Harry Potter gift.
There you go. Yeah. I remember that game was supposed to be really good. I never played it though.
It's
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts, yeah.
It's quite good. Compared to like a lot of the newer games that come out, like it's pretty good.
Keenan, have you played Helldivers 2 yet? We were playing like
Nah, dude, I'm a hipster. I don't play cool games.
You're a wand boy, dude.
I was so hyped when all this negative stuff came out. I was like, haha, don't have fun anymore. And then
I don't even know what's going on right now. We need to find another game, dude. I still want to do that the Payday where you do like a bank robbery simulator.
Oh, dude, Payday 2.
Yeah, I want to play
Played that one. It's an old one, but it's fun.
Let's rob a bank, dude.
Dude, you know what other one's really fun that I just played?
Dude, I'll hop on that with y'all.
It's called what is it called? I just got it the other day. I have to look at my Steam now. Content warning.
I haven't even heard of it.
It's like a super it's kind of stupid, but it's really fun if you play it with the right people. It's like the premise is like you have like up to 4 players, and you have to go explore like this abandoned building or whatever, and like one of you has a video camera, the rest of you have flashlights, and you're just trying to get content. You're just trying to like you're literally, you could die, stuff like that. Your boys are just trying to get content of you like being dumb, running around and stuff like that. And then you go back and you upload it to SpookTube at your house, and you get like monetization, ad revenue or whatever. So you can buy like more stupid props like a megaphone or like a clapper board or stuff like that to like take with you on the next time.
This is a real life simulator then.
Yeah, but it's like super freaking dumb. Like it is so dumb.
With the homies.
It's just fucking
film it for the tube.
Exactly.
Buy
I was
more
like,
shit.
My boy, like the other day, he was like getting destroyed by like one of the monsters, and I was like, do it for the Vine. Pulling out the camera.
Dude, TikTok's gonna love this. Keep on going, buddy.
But it's fun when you're playing with everybody. It's cool, and it's only like $8, so it's worth it.
Yeah, I want to find more games like that, dude. I did for like $10. I got was it My Friend Pedro or whatever? It's like this side-scrolling shooter that's just so much fun, and it's wild. Like it's a wild game. But stuff like that, and then like Little Nightmares was really fun too. I enjoyed that one a lot. There's like so many of these little games that you can buy for a couple
like
bucks.
Indie games.
Yeah, indie games that are just like, I'm like, this is amazing. But
yeah,
I don't play, dude. I play one night a week. You know what I mean? Like,
dude.
And I'm like not awful on playing. I never have time for games.
A severely underrated game that I feel like not enough people play is Hunt Showdown. You ever heard of that game?
Hunt Showdown.
Nope.
It's a PvE and PvP game. So like it's an extraction style game, but it's all like old Western guns. So there's no like, but the graphics are insane. Like they're better than COD. The gun play is amazing.
Better than COD?
It's really rewarding. Like
watch your tone, bro. Better than COD.
You're gonna offend me.
Yeah, I'm super mad now, dude.
Like it's PvE and PvP, so there's like, you know, monsters, zombies, stuff like that, all around the map. But it's a very audio heavy game. So like if you step on a stick, like they'll hear it, and it's like you have your audio dialed because it's like it you know, it's dark, it's scary, stuff like that. But you're playing with like 2 teammates, sorry. So it's 3 players of 3, and then there's like 12 on a map. So you may not run into anybody, or you might. But it's super fun.
Keep it down, Carter. Okay, I'm tired of you getting out of line.
I was messing with this. It took me an hour.
I love you, dude.
To realize I was missing a comma in my config.
Ah, dude, that's
Is it Profi?
Yes.
Bro, that's why I haven't even messed with Profi yet.
I usually don't, but
like CFX is so easy, and I love the ease of use. But
me too. I'm 100% still on CFX like train, but I feel like I just have to learn.
I know that's where I'm at. I'm like, I have to force myself.
And I've gotten better. It is a little bit easier but it's still just like certain things, because I'm still not at the level of like typing out. I'm still more of a copy paste. But now it's just lines of code in the config.
All I do is copy paste Profi stuff. I mean, it's all how it is now. It's so
I forgot a comma at the end, like because I was trying because the blaster only had one font. I wanted to add 2, but
yeah, you gotta add and then
I've completely forgot about. I've done it like 6 times, and each time there's an error or it won't like boot up right, and the second one won't show up. But
I mean, I totally understand, dude. When you're lost with Profi, it's a total headache. But it's rare for me that I get. I mean, there's just so many people, dude. You could ask, Tim, Jeremy, whoever. Hey, man, can you take a look at this or something? And if they have time, they'll be like, "You're missing a comment."
No, I won't do that. They'll just yell at me.
Well, see, I don't like to do that either. But what I'm saying is, you can, is what I mean. It's like you're not like, you know what I mean? Or you can just go to the freaking group or whatever. But I've gotten to where, like, I have all my config. Basically, I have all my configs saved that I use that I know are good. And if I make changes, I'm like, something's wrong. So let's just use the good one, and then I'll go from there. You know what I mean? So, like, I have a bunch of templates for correct configs. And if I'm trying to add stuff and it's like error, I'm like, start from scratch.
Yeah. That's what I did. I just saved the original, and I just kept copying and pasting the original to change it
3 or 4
until I got it right.
Yeah, that's seriously. I don't know, man. There's something about turning on CFX that just makes me so happy, dude. Like like I was a CFX boy for a long time, and now I'm like, throw it in the trash, dude.
And I like that. Like, I used to be in the mindset of with CFX, it's not as customizable because you have, the same old voice and the same old menu music and stuff like that. But then I realized, oh wait, I can swap all this out too. Why not? And
all right, I'll tell you what. The number one. Well, I'll tell you a few reasons why I changed to Profi. Price, obviously, dude. I got like 10 Profi boards for $200. 10. That's 2 CFXs. You know what I mean? Like for $200. There was that
like $90 at CFX boards are like $90.
Yeah, they went up. They went up again.
Yeah,
that's insane. I haven't even looked at prices in a while.
The other thing is, I started designing chassis, and the chassis started to go more wild. I needed more lights, more stuff. CFX, I don't really know, and I was like, I don't really want to learn. I was just like, because like with Profi, dude, if you have extra blade styles, you just wire them up a certain way and drop in the blade styles. You're done. You know what I mean? So like that, and then the size of it in chassis, like CFX is a thick boy. So like if you're going for small sabers, you're like, oh god. So yeah, man, there was just a bunch of reasons why I was like, I'm totally good on Profi, and I've gotten very used to it now. Where like when I pick up a CFX saber now, I'm like, wait, what? But I still love that deep sleep, dude. And that quick ignition, you just pick it up, turn it on. It's still very, very nice.
Oh yeah,
there's always pros and cons. You know what I mean, to any board.
I'm gonna be honest though. Even the one blade style that I have on the one Profi saber that I have, I still like it probably more than any of my CFX blade styles.
Yeah,
like just the way that it just looks so much more natural to me. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah, and I love the audio flicker. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
I miss it on CFX. I'm like, oh.
That's like the 2 Kylo sabers I have. One CFX, one Profi. The Profi blade looks 10 times better than
it's unmatched.
CFX
you can't
blade.
even. Yeah, it's unmatched. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a little more fine-tuned and refined. Like CFX is good and it sells the effect, but just not as much as and especially on a camera. Like Profi looks amazing.
Profi sounds better too. I admit it here on camera. It sounds better after.
I've heard that, but I can't really testify to that because I have a dark side speaker in here, and I feel like the dark sides aren't as like punchy as the Elite Bass.
They do sound really good though.
Yeah, I can't testify to that. But...
Oh, guys, sorry. Let's see.
You wire a Profi in your sleeve. Wait till I ask everyone how to wire a Profi because I'm going to try it myself.
You got it, dude.
Good luck. My Harbor Freight soldering iron. Just going to be globs of solder everywhere.
Cold joints everywhere.
Nah, dude, you got it. The Golden Harvest, man, I'll be honest with you. All right, look, Profi, CFX, Golden Harvest. Mm-hmm. And I like all of them. I don't like the way Golden Harvest, even after Carter's like mastered it, I still don't like the way it operates in a lot of different ways. I hate the lockup. I don't the menu screen like like changing fonts. Like it's still a lot. Like it's not bad. It's a good board, but it's definitely not my like go to. I don't know. It's
Carter is Golden Harvest,
but he is, yeah, dude. His config and everything he had made it way better of a board. I was like, yeah, I was living in a Stone Age with the stock configuration building. Yeah, I don't like the lockup at all.
Dude, I need to wire up Profi sometime, and I really need to just break down and really pay attention.
Yep, the wiring of CFX LED pads is frustrating. It takes. Yep, I'm telling you, wiring like that's the one thing about it. It's. I can wire up a CFX no problem. Like I've done it hundreds of times, but I'm like, you know what I mean? Like there's still a lot to do.
Just because I've only done a couple installs right on with a CFX because I'm not really like a great solderer, but I've pretty much memorized how to do it. But I've heard Profi's even easier, so that's why I'm like maybe I should just take the dive and
again, like I said, dude, the reason I went to Profi's is easier. It's easier all around. The only thing that's hard is if you're lost in a config. That's it.
Basically, anything you do, like if you do like a crash course and you cram for like 6 to 7 hours on something, that's kind of like what I did with Fusion 360, and was able to do it. I definitely feel like I could do the same exact thing with Profi. Is that a golden harvest saber there, Carter? No. Is that the Tuscan Slayer? Sheesh.
This is how I feel about Profi.
Whoa.
You don't mean that, bro.
Dude,
my favorite part about CFX is when Jeremy is installing it. That's my favorite part about Saners is when Jeremy installs it for me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Me too, bro.
Oh, look, another Saner. Thanks, Jeremy.
Way to go. What was I going to say? I'm going to say something really stupid, probably. So I'll just move on with my life, I guess.
I love blasters, dude.
Blasters are amazing, but they're so much more expensive, I feel like, than like a decent saber. You can get a decent saber for 2 decent sabers for the price of what you build like a decent blaster for.
Depends on the blaster.
So
well, like DL44 especially.
Oh yeah, I mean, because this thing I thought was way less than I thought it was going to be.
Is that the what? Who's
the 10 and 14? I think Vader's Vault sells the kit. I think it was like $200.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure. What's the company I'm trying to think of? It's the American company. His name's Aaron.
Solo's
Hold. Yeah, Solo's Hold. His was like pretty expensive.
I think he blocked me. I'm pretty sure he blocked me.
Oh, I know somebody mentioned the Veracity V2. I think it might have been AA. The Veracity V2 kit. I was talking to them when they were designing that, and that's been 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago. It's kind of crazy it hasn't been out yet, but I know that Lewis from Seven Chambers has been like dealing with some stuff.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, I was like on that run too, but I don't know that it's ever going to get here. I want to install V2 at some point. Yeah.
If I ever learn how to install, look out. I'm going to have 9 billion Saners.
I'm going to try my best to forget how to install all of it. I'm gonna take all my light singers and uninstall them and then throw them in the trash, but keep all the soundboards.
I think Jeremy wants in. He's in a weight room.
What up, dude? Sorry, man.
Oh, there he is.
Solo Saners?
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
We're just shit talking about the soundboards.
Yeah, I hate Golden Harvest.
Easiest board to wire up. Most annoying to use.
I'm glad that you like it, but I do not.
I'm glad you like that soundboard.
You're going with Golden Harvest? Really? That's what you went with? Really?
All the other choices.
Shit, I need to send you the link here, bro.
I went to the movies and saw Planet of the Apes. Wasn't
Oh,
that good?
I really want to see that.
It's a good movie.
You didn't like it?
With the theater trip. No.
Xeno's the goat. Aww.
Did I send you that the McDonald's one, Keenan, where he gets the ice cream?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't remember who I sent. I sent it to like Select Few. I was like, this
Did they get that from Tim Robinson? I feel like I've heard him do that too.
I don't know, but man, he pulls up. They're like, "Hi, welcome to McDonald's." He goes, "Can I get some ice cream?" Because we don't have any ice cream tonight. He goes, "Oh!" And he waits for like a minute. He goes, "Oh!" It's so good, dude. It's just like, it's so dumb, so dumb. Adriano, check your Facebook message.
My least favorite part about Xeno is the emails I get about Xeno.
I don't even know what that is, dude. And I refuse to know. When people ask me what a Xenopixel is, I'm like, I have no. I have no. Zero. Hey, how do I put fonts on my Xeno core? And I go, did you get any fonts in the mail, like from the post office? Check your mailbox, dude. The outside one, not the one on the computer.
You should put Xenopixels in your Corcus Saner.
No.
If you do that, I'm sending it back.
No.
I'm gonna install it all 3 soundboards into the Corpus, dude. A coffee hooked up to a CFX, hooked up to a Golden Harvest, and one 18350 battery, so I can make it all work.
Whichever one works depends on the orientation I'm holding it.
Was Jeremy? Was the movie as good as the other Planet of the Apes movies?
I didn't think so.
No. Damn.
But I mean, don't take my word for it.
No, I mean,
I trust you.
still want to see it.
I trust you with my life.
I still. He laughed. I still want to see Furiosa next movie. I really want to fucking see it.
No, it wasn't that great. I had a lot of questions when it was done.
Hey, who do these monkeys think they are, dude? Riding horses with spears, like just driving home in silence. Your wife's just like, "What's wrong?" You're like, "I just don't understand why these monkeys think they can capture us and put horseback with spears."
Some of them are wearing loincloths. The other ones are naked. Like, it's just like, it doesn't make any sense.
Where's the line? Where's the line with these monkeys in their clothing?
Are you okay, honey? You've hardly touched your ice cream.
He's just stirring the bowl. I don't like the way those monkeys dress.
Oh, no.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ultra Profi, dude. Ultra. Oh, Ultra. Oh, yeah, that's another board that's out there I completely forget about. The Ultra Profi. That
What?
dude doesn't even. Ultra Savers. Hey, they came out with a board called the Ultra Profi.
I'm going to gag.
Oh, that's major.
It's like, does it even have smooth swing? I don't know, dude.
Did they just name it Profi to like capitalize on the marketing, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I just, after Cole's comment, I was like, oh, that's right. I remember
I
being
imagine it's the best soundboard on the market.
easily.
One word, dude. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the soundboard you chose to use? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You really went with that soundboard? Wow.
What a waste.
I was talking about that earlier, Jeremy, about way earlier on with the that one dude who's asking me about the core Chris. He's like, I really like your other ones, man, but like that's the one you're going with? Going that one really?
Oh, Brian.
Oh, was it Brian? Yeah, it was Brian. I completely forgot. Dude.
Really,
Yeah.
I really love what you do, man. But the Corcus, really?
Really? He said it looks a little too production made for my taste. Oh, well, it's a production, buddy. I don't know what to do for you. And then I kept on doing the. He's like, I'm gonna get one, man. I just really wish you do one of the other ones you do.
We should,
because I love your other ones way more. And I was like, bro, you're not allowed to have one. I was like, I flipped it to like, no, dude, I'll make sure you can't buy one. Which I don't know. He probably got one. I was just messing around, but really, that's the one you're going with, really?
Can't believe I sold the Mamba. Hey, you know what, man? What I found out is I've been doing this, 5.5 years now or so, and all the sabers that I've kept, like friends have been involved in them. And then other than that, it's just like the install for me. Like the install is fun, and then when it's over, I'm just kind of like, what do I do?
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you see that Cole's comment? The monkeys had laser sights. Dude, it's a futuristic 1997.
Listen, no, they didn't have that shit in 1997.
It's a futuristic alternate dimension 1997 with the heat wave in LA, bro, and like they needed those. They needed those laser sights. They needed them.
Let's see if I can pull this up. Oh, what's his name?
Okay.
Danny Glover, Predator pistol.
It's like a Beretta with like a straight up hunting scope and a laser pointing up. It's like completely ridiculous. Is it? Oh no, it's a Desert Eagle. Is it a Desert Eagle?
Dude.
Hold up. It's an eagle. It's
That's
a Desert
Eagle. Yeah.
He carries this in a damn shoulder holster. Like, get out of here, man.
Don't hate on Predator 2, man. Don't be hating on that.
And they all do. It's not just him. They're all guilty of it.
A Desert Eagle with a toilet paper roll on top.
Yeah.
Oh dang! I can only have 6 people.
Huge
all right.
cord.
I'm gonna have to boot Jesse for a bit. He's not on here anyways. Sorry, Jesse. What up, dude?
Oh, sorry, Jesse.
Yo,
what's up?
If Jesse comes back, dude, we'll boot somebody else. We'll boot me.
It's all good.
I say we boot Jeremy.
Yeah, you can boot me.
No, I do.
Fellow Stockon enthusiast.
Oh, heck no. I'll leave.
No, you can boot me.
Nothing much.
What you working on, bro? You working on something tonight?
Actually, yeah. I've got this katana saber that I was working on.
Oh yeah.
Taking it chill.
You missed some very important
I didn't even working on stuff.
What was that? You said you missed a lot of really important topics, bro.
He was in the chat. We heard the Xeno's the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I won't forget that.
Unpopular opinion, but you know.
It's unpopular. Definitely. That's an opinion.
Never even seen one up close.
Has anybody here had experience with the Xeno?
Jesse's Lego saber he brought that first saber trip he went on.
That one had a Xeno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just once
don't you get started.
Once Absolute Sam showed me his on the trip. That was the first experience I had with the Xeno. Like he showed me the app and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, that's right. Sam had a.
Yeah.
What's Cal's board? Didn't Cal have a board too?
Verso.
Verso. That's right.
I'm pretty sure that's dead. I haven't seen anyone ever use it.
Well, there's still some Versos. There's even like a Verso group on Facebook, and I think there's a lot more people in it than you think. I mean, that board fits a specific niche. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people who.
It's for beginners that are beginning installing, and that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Not a bad board at all. It's really not.
But
it just came out a little late. Like, dude, if it would have came out before CFX, yeah, it would have been. You know what I mean? Because I remember I was waiting on that board to come out for like a year. I remember being like, the Versa is going to be my board. That's going to be the one I use. Because the price point, it basically was like a Nano Biscotti V4 but with smooth swing. You know what I mean? Like you could have, I think, like a font or two or whatever. So it's a good budget board. But
a font or two.
Say what?
A font or two?
Yeah, seriously, you could have like
maybe 3.
At the time, though, you could only on the Versa you could only have one font, I think, right? When it came out. Yeah, dude. This was, I guess, before. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there was a time where soundboards could only have 1 or 2 sound fonts on them. What the Pico Crumble had 1 sound font.
Yeah.
And the Nano. Okay, so the Nano Biscotti version 2.3 had 2 fonts, and then the version 4 had 3 fonts. The Prism had 6 fonts, and the Crystal Focus had like 8, I think. And those were like what you could do.
My first install.
I thought you could have more on Crystal Focus.
Was a Nano Biscotti V4, and then I just went right to CFX.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the V4. I mean, I was doing V4s. What
you had a V4 in your Star Killer originally, right? No,
I had a Prism 5.0.
Oh,
5.0, I think, in it. Now, all my Sabres had Prisms or Nanos, and then once Smooth Swing came out, I looked at like 15 Sabres in my collection and went, shit. Because I had to replace like every single one. You know what I mean? It was like...
You had a minute there where you were doing like reinstalls on your channel of like your popular hills.
I had to
Smooth Swing stuff.
Dude, that was the thing, too, back in the day. If you wanted the next version of whatever, you had to buy the next board and reinstall your shit.
Yeah.
Shit sucked, man. It was a good time.
That sucks.
So it was really good. So
good time, dude.
You know what hilt I want again is another. I want a Calcastus hilt, but I actually want to do it.
I haven't even really touched it.
Bro, I just gave up whenever I saw that it had that coating on it. And you couldn't weather it. I was like, I'm done. I wiped some aluminum black on it, and I was like, nope, it ain't for me. Put it back in the box.
All you had to do was hit it with the easy off oven cleaner. Let it sit.
Yeah, I just got lazy. I should have just done
I'll tell you what, man, I haven't touched it at all, and I've had it for at least a year. Right? Yeah, good point, dude. Commandalorian. Stallone had a laser sight in Cobra.
I'm not like up to date with a lot of, but I heard today that the Ogdo Killer was getting a second run.
Oh, I saw that.
Listen, the Stallone laser in Cobra made sense, dude.
What? It made sense, but not freaking Donnie.
That's correct. The Danny Glover shit did not make any sense.
A Desert Eagle needs a laser sight, dude. I think that makes sense.
Okay, if you can just run to that thing when you fire it, you're doing good.
Where do you even mount a laser sight on a Desert Eagle? Because the slide goes down all the way, like on the side.
My man had skills. Okay?
No, they have mounts on top on some of them too.
Oh,
and the bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Depends
like
on which
tack rails or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. That makes sense.
Yeah,
like you can
it
get
makes
some
sense,
that
but
don't
it
have
doesn't.
any of it, but
not at all.
I'm glad you like Cobra's laser-sighted machine gun. I do not.
However,
I do not. Hold on. Leave it there for just a second.
oh yeah,
Oh, it's the okay.
It's sick, dude.
that is something.
You can still slide. We're good. We're good.
Bruh.
I mean,
throw some parts off.
That's nice.
let's be real, dude. RoboCop's Auto 9 is the best out there, anyways. Let's just be real.
That was a pretty dope one.
Speaking of, man, I would talk about blasters and all that stuff. That's one that I've always wanted to have an actual working replica. You know what I mean? Like an actual like weighted freaking Auto 9 and like actual sound.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to put a Profi in it, have it actually slide. You know what I mean? Like, sign me up, dude. The moment somebody has a installable Auto 9, that's like an actual, not just like a plastic, printed one. I want like a legit.
Who had the Cal Kestis blaster at the trip? Was that
Elvis?
Elvis? Okay.
The Lawgiver too, yeah. And the Lawgiver from Carl Urban's Dread, I like more. Although the Stallone Dread Lawgiver is pretty cool too, in its own right.
Blade Runner blaster is still my favorite pop culture blaster of all time.
It's good.
Then right after that's the A New Hope DL44.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Those two are my favorite, man.
I'm a Colonial Marines, the M141 pulse rifle, M141A pulse rifle.
Yep.
I always loved that. But blaster, like handgun?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. For me, it's probably the Auto 9, dude. It's got to be RoboCop's gun. I mean, it's just... I don't know.
I like the Naboo officer
I just
blasters.
Yeah. Those are like the wood.
Yeah, some of them are thick.
Those are awesome too. Definitely.
Some of those were beefy.
Ew. Got that thing on me.
Yeah, A180 is pretty cool.
Hold it sideways.
Got that thing.
A180 and stuff.
Yeah, you pull the trigger.
Dude, I love this blaster. The perfect like ADHD fidget toy.
Yeah, it's a dope one.
Bro, when I had Jesse's, I must have shot it like 5,000 times. Just walking.
I still haven't charged it at all.
And you will go for a long time, man. Yeah, 1850. Yeah, like you're not gonna need to charge that thing for months.
Shit, I need a blaster. Frick.
It's so much more inviting than such a long saber. Like,
Holding a saber hurts my hands.
Yeah. How can I swing it at my computer desk comfortably?
What was that? What was that one where it was like? What did they say the other day? Where it was something? Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
I like that one a lot. Jesse had one installed like that. Hey, I weathered that one, didn't I?
Yeah, you weathered this one for me.
Yeah.
Those are cool, dude. I like those
It
too.
is hella dope anyway.
That is awesome. Is that the steel version or the aluminum version?
It's the aluminum version.
Both are awesome.
Yeah.
Is that who did that one? Is it Blaster Factory?
Yeah, I think it's
Factory.
Yeah. A guy offered me a steel one for one of my Obi-Wan hilts, and I almost took the trade, but I didn't. I should have done it.
Dude, that's what I was wondering. The Zorg ZF1. Is that the one from that's the one from Fifth Element, right? Like crazy where it had like all the different missiles and guns and flamethrowers in the net. Is that the right one?
That reminds me of another gun. The Firefly revolver. That one's kind of cool too.
Yeah, that's right. It is that one. Thank you, Commander Lauren, for your
Holy shit.
I want to print the pistol from Fallout too.
Yeah.
On the STL.
Dude,
on
Albert did a that's it. Yeah, that's the one I thought. Albert did a I helped him out with that Profi blaster config thing too, but he has one of his Fallout guns is huge. I think it was the one from they had for GameStop sold them at one point or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's massive. You should see it. It's really cool. It's got lights and everything. But when Albert lit it up, I was like, that thing is sick. I mean, it's a giant rifle that's got like all the plasma. You know what I mean? Can't remember which it is, but
I'm trying to. I remember that was a while ago. Which Fallout was that when it was?
I think it was New Vegas.
I was gonna say it. I thought it was that's a pretty old one. I think 2010 maybe.
Something like that.
Dude, I've always wanted to do like an awesome Pip-Boy with like an actual interface and stuff like that. I think that'd be so fun.
It's gotta be like not as hard as you know what I mean. Like it's gotta have like
Raspberry Pi. I know some people use for that stuff. think it'd be sick. But I'd love to do one that's like actual machined aluminum that you like beat up, weather, kick around, do like actual like leather on the inside and stuff.
Yep.
I think it'd be awesome.
I want to say Punish Props did a pretty good one.
Oh yeah.
I think he did a pretty cool pep, and that was a while ago too.
Yeah.
Man.
He's an OG.
So how would you even like make the interface? Is it like a whole different electronic pack? Like I know there's a bunch of different like hobby electronics.
Yeah.
I don't
Raspberry
know.
Pis are super like programmable as far as stuff like that goes. Because I feel like I've seen them out there. I don't know who did it, but where they've even programmed to have like mini games and all kinds of stuff on there where you can actually interact with the interface and stuff.
Love you, Cody.
Yeah. Cody, what's up?
What up, Cody?
Hey.
Yeah, congrats
What the hell?
congrats on the engagement, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh dang! Nice.
Nice.
About time, dude. Fallout Plasma with the Soul Replica. I was like, yeah, dude, install that, dude.
You guys been watching the Fallout show?
And like,
I haven't yet. I really want to though.
bro, I tried to save it. You know what I mean? And I still watched it in 2 days. Like,
I haven't watched all of it, but
so
my wife
good.
and I are taking it a little at a time. And dude, when the first like fight scene happens or whatever, when they're in the town or whatever, what's that? What's the city called? The main city.
Oh, since you said that, crap. Wow, why can't I think of it? I keep on wanting to say like it's not-
Philly.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So like when they're there, and they get in the first gunfight, and I was like, yes. This is exactly what it's supposed to be like. Like they could have done it. They could have gone way more relaxed and like more modern, but instead they made it like the game with the mechanics of like freaking blowing people through walls and like shooting arms off and stuff.
Yeah, it's super violent. I really enjoy that. And you know what? Going back to what we were talking about earlier, where sympathetic villains and people like nobody's really doing anything like that. I've realized that what everyone's really like craving is shit like Fallout, The Boys, freaking Invincible, all these ultra violent things with like people actually being bad. You know what I mean? It's not like, like it's definitely like people are craving this shit
because it makes the heroes that much more like badass too.
But yeah, I like that Fallout is like super violent. I'm a fan of that. I mean,
when I saw it compared to the game, I was like, this. Yeah, they're gonna do well with this.
I don't remember what else is. I mean, X-Men '97 has been fantastic.
I need to watch that still.
Dude, it's so good. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, guys, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I need to go eat something. And my wife's here. Need to hang out with her for a little bit before Mother's Day tomorrow and all that good stuff. So
tell her I said hi.
I will. But hopefully Jesse or whoever else can hop back in here with you guys.
Yeah.
So.
I might not be on too much longer anyway, so I'll chill for a little bit longer. But yeah, I got a long day tomorrow. So
it was good to see everybody, though. I don't think I've met Tano Sabers. What's your name?
Adriano, yeah.
Adriano, I'm Ariston, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too.
Yeah. I'll get up with you, Ariston.
All right, sounds good. See you guys later.
See ya.
Later.
It's good to see you all.
Oh my god. Sitting there stirring his cereal, going, those apes shouldn't have had clothes.
Yeah, what's up?
Spears. What is that? Oh, dude, that's from
my Liberator.
Did it just slide?
No, I printed it out.
Okay. I was like, it actually slides, but
yeah, it's fine. Right off. I don't know that I'll ever finish it, dude. I just printed it and lost interest in it.
no, I feel that. Yeah. Print it, and you're like, maybe I'll get to this someday, and put it on the shelf, dude. That's the curse of printing, like helmets and props and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got so many things where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna paint that, and then I look at it, I'm like, I printed that 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Dude,
I could never. I have to see a project through completion before I can live with myself.
bro. Whenever you start whenever you start printing stuff though, and you're like, I can print this and print that and print that, you go kind of crazy.
If I don't finish it, it's dead to me. Like I have like a graveyard of like fonts that I've started that aren't done. Some of them literally only need clashes and like lockups. And I just refuse to go back.
Okay.
Who cares?
I did my whole.
They suck.
2 Helldiver helmets. One of them I finished painting. I just have to put the visor in, and I just hung it on the wall. And I'm like, that'll do, man.
That'll do, donkey.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, that's kind of like that other Predator mask I'm going to send you. I got to I fiberglass and bondoed the back, and I need to clean it up, and then it just needs proper lenses. But I've always been like, that'll do. Like it's you know what I mean? Like it's got 2 little like pieces from the visors, like
That's great.
and I was like, but like it's supposed to be like the red domed looking. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm not gonna resin print that anytime soon. But I gotta. I just need to go over the back with another coat of resin because I think I sanded some areas. But sometimes when you do the fiberglass cloth, it'll bubble and you have to like cut and like redo it. And I was just like, fuck it. I never should have done it anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, this one's gonna be strong as fuck. It doesn't need to be.
No, it's just gonna go on the wall and never be touched.
Yeah. I gotta send it to you. It's ready to go. And then, that's pretty much how it goes, man. Like the blasters and stuff. Only blaster I printed was Kyle Katarn's, the Briar blaster. It's it's pretty cool, but like it just sits on display. And I mean, it's just a blaster to go with that.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I like it. I don't know if you can really tell, but I don't know why I like how that's like a brown. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. Like it's the same color as the grip in a way. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this one was fun because I printed it and then like just sanded it and like smoothed out the print lines and then painted it in like an hour. And I was like, yay, something I finished for a change. Like it's done. What? What'd somebody say? Go ahead. I knew
Just
it.
laughing.
Oh, I was like, it's probably the only project I've finished in like a year. It's done, dude. Boom.
Jeremy, do you utilize like the multi-filament color printing on the X1?
No.
Okay.
No.
I just saw it and I was like, that's kind of dope, but I feel like it's one of those like gimmick things that no one actually uses. But
It's a very cool feature and it works. It like triples the print time.
Yeah.
What is this?
Or you could print multicolor.
Oh, you're gonna sand and paint and prime and all that shit, anyways, right? I mean,
well, it's just one of those things where I'm like, if I don't have to
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
get the colors, do the multicolor print, and then
Mm-hmm. It's a very cool feature and it works really well.
I've just heard it wastes a lot of filament
It
with
does.
the change. Like it spits out a bunch of each color change is like a
Yep.
The whole process.
finally got that marble, Jeremy.
Nice.
Oh, from China.
Yeah, dude, it took like a month. I was like, oh shit.
Damn.
They fit good though.
Yeah, no, that fits great.
I
I did.
prefer that to the holocron model. I just think those look a little better in my opinion.
Well, I do really like how it's like clouded. You know what I mean?
It's cloudy. It lights up well.
I did find, dude, I found a marble that fit perfect, and it's too perfect. So like no wires could go underneath. It's like it would have blocked off the emitter, and I was like, damn. Whatever.
I was actually looking into like marbles on Etsy and wherever I could find some.
Yeah.
Does it make noise?
this.
Yeah.
No,
Is it pack-a-punch?
no. It's just static with the light. But
Looks cool though, man.
Yeah.
yeah, it is cool.
It
I was
could
surprised how,
probably.
like I said, it's not accurate, so I was kind of pissed off. But sorry, like it's their own prop, they can't even make it accurate.
Dude, you probably could install that though. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it's resin,
Oh.
so and like the only thing that like this part pops off to the batteries, but like the trigger doesn't actuate; it's just solid.
That'd be a lot of work.
But
Still cool though. Looks cool on the shelf.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I forgot I had? My friend gave this shit to me, and it's real as fuck. But dude, I was like moving stuff around, and I was like, this is not safe.
Herpes?
Like it fell out.
Not herpes.
Dude, it's the 300 Spartan sword.
oh, that's sick.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sick.
Dude, it's heavy. Like it's real.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
I was moving stuff around while I was like doing shelves, and it like fell out. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, like an actual sword is just hanging out in the corner.
Double A. The only thing I ever print is matte black.
So if I was painting something, would it be easier to do like white for the
I use
paint
black.
to black?
I think
Even if you're going to primer it beforehand.
usually everything, usually when you paint stuff, using depending on what you're painting, a black primer usually helps a lot on like the paint job, if that makes sense. So like anything that has a good black primer and I'm like putting like a bronze over, it'll look really cool. Whereas if you have a white primer and you go to put bronze over it, it's like kind of too bright. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it all should work fine. But yeah, it's one of those where you got to kind of. Oh my God, that feels so good. That sucker fit all the way up in there. Look at that.
What is it?
It's the kill switch for the external kill switch for the Star Killer. So you know how it has that little like,
Yeah.
bro, it fit all the way up in there, like all the way up in there.
All right.
That's satisfying. Holy shit, that feels good. It only took 70 tries. I'm kidding. Hell yeah, that feels really good.
If you want it bright, prime it white.
Yep.
Good advice.
Same with metallic, yeah. Black. I just like, I mean, that's what my filament is for my chassis. So whenever I sand them and do whatever, then I just add a silver rub buff over it, and it has a really good, like, rich tone because of the black PLA.
Yep.
I do feel like if you use black for your props and you have to sand it, it's easier to tell where your inconsistencies are at.
Yep.
So you can, do what you need to do.
Nice.
That probably came out cool.
Well, hot damn.
Yeah, now I got to sit down and learn Fusion. I watched those videos at work, but I feel like me watching a video without actually sitting in front of the software is like useless. Because I feel like I'm just like in school watching the teacher. Like I'm better if I'm actually kind of following along.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's easier for me, like
Well, because like whenever you like messed around with that saber design, remember? And I watched you do it.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it at the time because I was like, oh yeah, he knows how to do it. I'm just here for shits and giggles. But
I can't really say there's a lot to it, even though it's just like anything else, man. You'll get it as long as you put some time into it. And it just depends on what you're really going for.
Yeah.
I'd love to get into modeling like helmets and shit like that, but I tried at one point and I was like, I don't know. I gave it the college try.
And that's what seems so difficult. Like you see some of these super intricate STLs, and I just wonder how much pain it took for this guy or whoever lady to make it.
Is that a whole different software that's used?
What's that?
I mean, so for like designing helmets and stuff. This seems like
people do it on Fusion, but I think a lot of people use.
I feel like I've seen another one. But...
It's not Tinkercad. There's other CAD programs that are better for helmet modeling, I think, and I don't know which one it is.
Right.
All I know is I'm quitting Sanders tonight, dude.
I've had enough.
I've had enough. As soon as that one kid didn't know who I am, I quit.
That's all it took.
The kid said, "I don't know who you are. Never heard of you." And I said, "You know what? Me, same, buddy." And I quit.
You know why? It's because you don't have a promo code for a TXQ Saber.
Yeah.
If you had a TikTok where you spun it around real fast and you had a 7% off coupon, or 5%, whatever.
7%.
It's always some obscure number. I feel like.
That's funny.
Use code something 4 for 4% off.
Kyberphonic stonks.
Use code Kyberphonic stonks.
7.3% off. I'm quitting Sanders too.
It just feels good to quit Sanders.
It just feels right now. I'm looking at my sound software in the corner of my desktop, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my god!
I have so many things started, and I've already promised, like, oh yeah, I'm working on it. Then I click on it, and I see where I stopped, and I'm like, this is why I stopped. I don't want to finish this.
Mesh Mixer, yeah, Mesh Mixer. I use for scaling and slicing models and shit like that, but I don't use it to design stuff. That seems, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it is. Let's all quit Sanders, dude. I think it'd be good for everyone. Dude, that's the next T-shirt. I quit Sanders. Dude, I'm not doing it anymore.
That's gonna be on the front.
I quit Sanders. I'm not doing it anymore. Ever since that kid didn't know who I am, dude, I threw in the towel. I'm gone, dude.
And I looked at the calendar and realized it's not 2016 anymore. The Sanders ain't what they used to be.
The world's not for me anymore.
Sanders have outgrown me. I've moved on.
I remember that was another one, and it made me laugh so hard because, my friend Adam, he didn't really chime in often till like he was in the ULC, and he obviously saw all the comments on the like social media, like the Instagram or whatever. And I posted a build, and I can't remember what it was, but there was one guy on there who was just like, "That's cool. I remember when I used to be into lightsabers, but I've moved on from that," and like or something, right? And all Adam said was "cool story, bro." I was like, "Oh my god, dude!" He was just like, "That's awesome, man. We'll come back to you for more cool stories." I was like, Christ, bro.
Sanders are a minuscule part of my life.
Oh my god. No, yeah, he said something. I remember when I used to enjoy this stuff. Glad you still do, but I've moved on, or something like that. I was like, okay, man.
Heck of dumb.
Welcome to the group.
You got the job, buddy.
Get a T-shirt.
His only Saner's a Graflex 2.0. Yeah, I've left the community. I've moved on. Okay.
What was that? Somebody did that for real. Who was it? I can't remember, man. I don't know if it was on, but I linked him the shirt. Remember the? I'm glad you like that Saner Hover. I do not. What was that? Some comment section. Someone legitimately was like, "Oh, I think it was Jeremy's custom hilt that he's putting out, the Scrap Tech." Someone was like, I don't like that, but I'm glad you do," or something like that. I was just like, dude, what? I was like, you legitimately did what we made an episode of. I was like, I love it.
He was not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you're making one off. So I'm like,
yeah. I mean, he was a great sport about it. He laughed, and once I linked the shirt, he was like, I'm buying it. And I was like, hell yeah, dude.
There's so many different ways you can phrase that, too. It's hilarious. Not my cup of tea, but I'm glad you're still making stuff. Oh.
Not my cup.
That makes me feel great.
To each their own, I guess. So good.
You know, it is what it is.
I won't be buying, but I hope other people will.
That's a great one. I can see why people enjoy this, but I'm not like everyone else. Therefore, I do not enjoy this. All right. Let's see. My favorite though was how did you do it, Keenan? We were in the kitchen and we were turning on Sabers, and there was a sound font that started, and Keenan looked at me and he was like, "Is that?" I said, I think I was like, it's Kyber font.
No, you turned it on, and I was like, "Is that Jesse's font?" You're like, "Yeah." I was like, "I can tell."
Yeah, you go. I can tell. It was just the way you did it, though. I was just like, "Damn!" I can tell that's his.
I mean, it's like Coke and Pepsi. They're both good, but you can still taste the difference,
Yeah, I can tell.
I can tell. That's definitely Pepsi.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh man, I'm not ready to go back to work on Monday right now.
Yikes! What time do you start moving?
I have to be at 5 a.m.
Shit.
I'm 5 a.m. to 5 p.m., dude. Monday through Thursday.
Sucks.
It's what really sucks. I love my job, dude. I really do, and I love everyone I work with. I'm very fortunate. The only thing that sucks is it's long hours, but really it's the heat, dude. It's getting hot. Like I was beat this last week because we're already in like the mid 90s. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I'm outside the whole day. You know what I mean? So it's like sun and just it's brutal. The Alabama heat is pretty brutal. Other than that, man, I really enjoy where I'm at, and I can do I don't know. It's just nice to have a job where I'm appreciated and everyone's cool and
yeah, for sure.
I wish I had a job where I was appreciated, dude.
Good luck, bro. You make Saners, dude. That's never it's never gonna happen, bro. Jeremy puts so much work into making somebody's Saner dreams come true, and they're just like, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Thanks
Who was I talking to the other day? I was talking to Adam the other day about that aspect, where he was just like, "It's a bummer, man. You put all this work out, you do all this stuff, you send it to someone, and you just never ever hear from them again." And I was like, "Yeah, I was like, you rarely ever get somebody posting it, being like, I love it. Here's this or whatever." Like, dude, I used to follow up and be like, "Did you get the saber? Is everything okay?" And they'd be like, "Thumbs up." You know what I mean? Like, all right. Damn.
That makes me feel like it's broken.
What you did'll do. What you'll do.
What you did will do.
Right on.
Adequate.
Congrats on doing your job. Have a good day.
Yeah. My thanks was your payment.
True. Hey, money's good. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, that's
Good enough, baby.
the ones that always do the. Is it done yet? Can you change this? Can you do that? Is it done yet? And then you're like, hey, it's done. Here it comes. And they go, okay. Just, all right. Glad we did this. Glad we did this. Jeremy's out there just straight up building a saber in a tornado, dude. It spins, dude. Freaking catches
A fair exchange of commerce.
Ridiculously like forged, and then someone's like, "Cool."
Is it done yet?
Put it with the rest of them. Put it with the rest of them.
This is gonna look great sitting next to my others.
Shit, dude. I'm dying. The most thankless job ever, dude. Saber installer. Saber installer. The most dumb thing. Jeremy's like, I wish I had a job where people appreciated my skills. just the worst profession for that, dude.
Install would be better if you weren't such a bully.
Oh god. Oh god.
We need a support program for X installers now.
Bro, that's the other thing too.
Installers Anonymous.
Here's the hotline.
Yeah.
After Jeremy says one comment back, everyone's like, let's burn him at the stake. Let's drown this man. How dare he have something to say about this? You're supposed to just install.
Yeah, just shut up and make sneakers.
Just shut up and install, boy.
Somebody reached out to me for commissions yesterday. I politely declined it. And I literally said, can't take that on right now, but thank you for the consideration. And then, so he posted in one of the groups looking for someone else to do it. And somebody mentioned me, not knowing that he had asked me. And he went on this, he posted this wild ass comment like, I already asked him. I don't know if he's mad at me because I was going to have an install from him one time, but I ran into some money issues. I don't know what his problem is. And I saw it. I was like, nope, just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Yikes.
That bully Jeremy, dude.
That's true.
You're supposed to work no matter what, bro. How dare you?
He made me quit Saners. He didn't install my Saners. Now I'm leaving.
Dude, I had that happen to me with one guy. It was this was like 2-3 years ago. Pages of like the comment, you know what I mean? Like you're the guy, man. I've been watching you, like you're amazing. I can't wait. Blah blah. I want a Luke Green one, you know. And it was just like, and I was like, I need more information than that to go off of. And I was like, I have like videos pointing in the right direction. I was like, but because it was a back and forth, and I was like, I don't have time to spend like 3 hours chatting with you on a potential install. You know what I mean? It was one of those. And so I was like, here's websites. Here's where you can get that. You can get all this stuff. Figure out what you want and come back and talk to me. And that dude legitimately, after pages of like all this stuff he had to say, he went to one sentence and said, wow, I thought you'd be nicer. And I went from like a couple sentences to a whole book. And I was like, listen, buddy. And dude, I was like, you don't know what you want, man.
Punk.
Bro, I unloaded because I was like, dude, that's not fair, man. Like you don't even know what you want, and you're mad about prices, and you come to me, and I gave you a lot to go. Like, it's not my fault. You don't know what you want. And he thought
you'd be nice.
And I was like, I don't have time for this, and I don't think I have time for this. Like he changed. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, and he was friends with another guy I do a lot of work for, and I was like, yo, come get your boy. I was mad. He's like that. I'm so sorry. Like blah blah. And I was like, it's not your fault, dude. Like you're not like we're friends. You're good. But I went through all that work, dude. Jeremy designed the chassis for him because we needed a special chassis. This was back in the day, dude. This was like a while ago. And it was a collaboration. He got a hilt from because then he trigger bought. He went and just bought the first hilt that he thought was cool, and he got Dylan's one of Dylan's hilts. Got it. I installed it to him. I turned that shit around, dude. It was like one of my faster installs because I was like, let's just get this in and out. That dude was like, cool afterwards and sold it in like a week. So yeah, dude.
Oh,
it's very disheartening to be an installer. Like that shit made me really like
do all this special work to make the best saner you can. 2 weeks later,
just go through like
Saber Market.
Like I went through like, hey man, can you do me a favor? Like I got somebody else involved. Like you know what I mean? Like Jeremy put time into that, and for what? I mean, somebody got it out there somewhere, and it was a good saber. But it was like it made me sit there and go, you know what? These people, not all of them are like legit. They just saw your channel or they saw something and they want something. They want to buy something real quick. But yeah, man, that shit made me mad when he went, wow, I thought you'd be nicer. I saw your channel. You seem like a nice person. I don't think you're like this at all. And I was like, oh yeah, dude. And oh my gosh.
I still think that. I thought you were nicer, dude.
Was it sold for a respectable price?
Can't wait, dude. It's like a month, not even a month away, dude. I'm gonna come beat your ass. What was that? I don't know how much it was.
I said, was it sold for a respectable price?
I'm gonna shit in Solo Saber's office in like a couple weeks. I can't wait.
What were you talking about yesterday? Something about the golden hour. I said when you fall asleep on my couch, you're gonna get a golden shower.
You want to know what's funny about that, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, it's on you, dude. That's what's funny.
You know what's funny about that? You brought that up. I was literally like this morning in the shower, like scrubbing, and I was like, that motherfucker. I was like, you know, dude, I just thought about shower, and then I thought about that disc, and I was just literally like scrubbing. Like, I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass. It was good. It was damn good. We were playing Helldivers too, and we were talking about glam shots because the way Tim does them and the way I've been doing it. And I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I mix it up and I take pictures outside. I was like, but it just sucks because you gotta wait for that golden hour. And dude, he like interrupted. And he was like, you come next week, the next month, I'm gonna give you a golden shower. And I was just like, everyone was laughing at me, dude. There was like no words. I just sat there like. Okay.
I had to unplug my Wi-Fi, so it seemed like I just disconnected. The power went out, guys.
Flip my microphone up and just start eating chips, dude. Don't even play the game. Just... I am. Dude.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna set up a live stream on Nerf Urban Customs channel. Set up the camera, and I'm gonna squat and take a shit in the middle of that office in Solo Sabers, and then I'm gonna jump off the couch, dude. Pants still at the ankles, and I'm gonna elbow drop him, dude.
Into the pile of shit.
Into the pile of shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna dress like the Planet of the Apes people.
Send him to an existential crisis. He'll zone out again.
What was I doing,
I'm
man?
doing on my Han Solo rug.
He said, those apes don't need to be wearing pants. I don't understand the movie.
What I didn't understand, like some of them were, and some didn't. It like if you're gonna wear pants, then all of you really need to, you know.
So if one person does it, that sets the precedent right there.
Yeah. We can't have half monkeys not wearing pants. It's either everyone. Hold on.
There's like 5 main characters, but they're all monkeys and they all look the same. So it was very hard to keep up with whose name was who. You know, it sucks. I don't want to give it away, but you know, go back at me when you watch it and we'll talk about it.
I would love to watch Planet of the Apes movie with you guys. Just watch. I couldn't though because I'd constantly be looking at you, just me mugging the screen like. Just sit there watching a movie, just like it's Planet of the Apes.
I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
It's a great movie. You'll love it.
I mean, I enjoyed the other ones.
I like the one. The third one was Woody Harrelson. I like that one a lot.
Oh yeah, that's Dawn. Was that
War
Rise?
War of the Planet of the Apes.
War of the Planet of the Apes, yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn is the one with James Franco, right? Or no, that's
Yeah.
Rise.
No, Dawn is the first one, Rise is the second one, and War is the third one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to tell you why I didn't like it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But I mean, after you watch it, maybe you'll agree. We'll see. It's just way different.
Yeah.
You have to give it a rating out of 10.
Out of 10?
Yep.
Like a 6.5.
Fair. That's a D.
It's a D. You can still graduate with that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah.
Do good in high school, kids, or you'll end up like an installer like me.
Oh, jeez.
The most
No.
thankless job in America, Stainer installer.
I went to college too,
The most thankless
and
job.
I'm still here.
Most thankless
I'm
job.
still here.
What's when you Google most disrespected profession? Stainer installer. The divorce rate's through the roof. Like that. Suicide and divorce rates through the roof. Stainer installer.
Oh man.
It's hard to keep a home life when you're a satyr because of all the mental pressure, dude. Which I'm sure there is. You know what I mean? Like we're laughing, but oh my gosh, oh god, just a bunch of like 12-year-olds messaging me and being like, "You ain't nothing. You shit. You're never gonna be anything."
Who are you? Do I know you?
Oh.
He said, "Nope, never heard of you." And I said, "I quit Sainers. I quit them."
What's his name? The scruffy looking.
Oh, yeah. What's that guy? Oh, he does. You know, he's got a beard. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not important.
He does like he's like the reviewer / installer.
He's that. You know that guy. Shit. You know what? It's not important.
Sound font review.
Right?
Sound font reviewer. You know, as a font maker, I feel like font reviewers are
The worst.
really dipping like at the like man, you're really stretching for content here if you're reviewing sound fonts.
Dude, that's how I started, bro. That's how the channel started, really. I mean, I was showing off my Saber collection, and I was
It's
like,
a combination of both.
But yeah,
Fawns.
I had to get out of that game, dude, and give it to the other ones. Everyone else can go ahead and take it. It's
I
yours.
wouldn't be a good sound font reviewer. I never get the names right.
I've gotten. I used to be really on it, and now I'm like, I can't tell anybody's fonts now. I'm like, what was this?
They're all the same.
I do get Jesse's and Keenan's mixed up, but that's
There's
mainly
no
all I do.
variation. One of
Well,
you
I'm
be unique, please.
I'm pretty much only using theirs. You know what I mean? Like that's
That's
Yeah.
our choice.
well, I've got like a few.
Or if somebody sends me some fonts to put on, but they've already abbreviated them, you know, or they've named the folder their own, like whatever, I'm lost, man.
Yeah.
Pretty lost, but I don't have an ear for it.
That's good to know. All this hard work. I don't even know.
No, man.
What is this?
Yours and Jesse's, that's all I use. And
All this hard work, dude, down the drain.
There's Blue Mamba sitting in his chair like, I make fonts.
Don't do it, Blue Mamba.
Branch out.
when Carver came out with his Star Killer, I was the first one to
I bought that package.
get it from him and send people his way for it. I thought it was dope.
I love the Coda one.
No, they're all dope.
I gotta fix them, but
They're very specific,
all right.
and I just don't really do main sabers for the specific fonts that you build. That's all it is, really. And then a lot of people provide them to me.
It's just funny because I made those couple recent ones. And I'm not gonna lie, like Alliance was probably just so bottom barrel, like easy to make, and everyone loved it. Meanwhile, there's shit I've made in the past that is like so meticulous, and I went super hard on it, and I feel like no one appreciated it. So I'm like, I gotta just pump stuff out that's easy, I guess, and that's what people like.
Do you need support?
I thought Alliance was pretty dope.
I have my support right here.
Yeah.
Got that
sorry.
big iron hoss.
Yeah, man. We're not going to watch any movies this year. I'm going to bring like two.
Cole and I usually watch the movies in the morning when everybody else is sleeping.
That's because as soon as everyone wakes up, you can't
this year. This year, Jeremy, I'm waking up around your time, bro. I stayed up way too late last year. It's like hang out. It was always.
Dude, I did both. I would go to bed late with you guys and wake up to hang out with Cole and Jeremy.
Well, I always kind of was like, man, I need to do the like in the morning time hangout because I wake up at I'm a morning person now. I just like I couldn't leave the party at night, and by the party I mean like 3 or 4 of us just being dumb as hell. And I was like, oh shit, it's 3 o'clock. And by that time, Jeremy was waking up for the day anyways. And I was like, I'm going to sleep for 5 hours. I'll be back. You know what I mean? Like, I barely slept.
That's why I fell asleep on burger night. And you guys violated me in my room.
Yeah, I fell asleep on burger night. What a great quote. The party was so crazy, I barely slept. That's why I fell asleep on burger night. Burger night was great.
I forget what happened. I think you guys went to the store, and it was kind of like it was the one like lull out of the whole week. People went to the store, people were screwing around, and I just went upstairs and I just kind of laid on the bed, was looking at my phone, and then that's all I remember. When I wake up and people are taking pictures of me, I go down, the burgers are cold. I'm like, what the hell happened? It's like 5 hours later.
You had the face mask, right? You had the face mask?
That was I committed. The face mask was necessary.
I love it. I love it.
Take a quick snooze.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, Evil Gaming, Extraneous, and Aggression were super dope sound fonts too.
Extraneous is great. What about that one the other week?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I cooked burgers for like 20 people. I don't know that I'll ever do that again.
Dude, those jalapenos were spicy.
Dude,
those are bad.
Those were spicy.
Yeah, dude, I want to watch Jason X. I'm down. We gotta watch Freddy vs. Jason too.
That's a good one.
I remember Jesse fell asleep. We were trying to wake him up to go to. Was it Olive Garden for like lunch? We were trying to wake him up for so long.
We had to wake him up on the last day too. Everyone's like packed and standing at the door, and Jesse was still asleep or something.
I mean, Jesse's asleep, during the day for the most part, which I get it. We're gonna do hibachi, obviously, because we have to spite somebody.
That's right.
And, Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And then
Waffle House.
We're talking about Waffle House, absolutely. Adriana, do you know if you're gonna make it?
I am planning on it. Yeah.
All right.
My condolences.
Bring Pepto-Bismol and one of those little like sleeping masks, dude, or you're done. You're done on burger night.
I'm looking forward to it though. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
That's a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, having your hopes up. Big mistake.
Getting your hopes up for the Saner trip, that's a bad idea.
Not a good idea.
Is there something I don't know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It's
What
like
happens on the Saner trip stays at the Saner trip.
Yeah. Let's just say that the Saner real world is like 99% accurate.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's a documentary.
It is.
I mean, to be honest, it kind of it's all about like what we were joking about. We just made it show.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Seabass this year to tell me what prop is painted wrong, but then not tell me how to do it right.
Jeremy was me just staring at him like, then shut up about the prop. I say, I wish I could tell you. I can't. I can't. And Jeremy's just sitting there like, go away. Go away now unless you can tell me what this painted prop is.
Go ahead. Keep your secrets.
Keep your secrets. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Keep your secrets. But with like you know what I mean? Like he wasn't smiling. He was like, shut up about it.
He goes, I know what color that's supposed to be. I go, I fucking know, dude. You told me a few times already. Anyways.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's really coming because I think Harrison said he might make it. TJ might. TJ Subversion.
More.
Wells.
Oh, Wells.
Yeah, from Ignition.
Right.
Trying to get him to come out because I want to meet him in person. And plus, he was talking about that too, meeting y'all. But who else did I invite? I didn't invite that many. It might seem like I did, but like Adriano, Ariston, him.
Cole says he's going to pick up Seabass and spin him around again. Come here, baby boy.
Yeah, they're both maybes. What's up, dude? Yeah, I don't know. There's a list. It's like 30 people.
There's not a list. There is a Excel spreadsheet.
I love how there's a lot of yeses and a maybes, and I'm the only no. Firm no. I'm not going to. I refuse. I think that's probably what we joked about a lot was how, like, anytime anybody got, like, disrespected in some form, we were like, I'm not coming next year. This is my last skater trip, dude. It's not happening again.
Packing my bags now.
As a matter of fact, I'm leaving now.
It was like 2 months leading up to it. Every day it was just randomly in the chat. I'm not going.
Every day, dude. Someone was going. Yeah, as soon as somebody dissed somebody on something, it didn't matter. It was like, you know what? Take me off the list.
I'm no longer going.
I'm not going. Not going.
You're eating hibachi despite me.
We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it, baby. Oh my god. That was so funny, dude. Somebody posted that video of somebody watching hibachi and just blank stare. And I was like, it's straight up, it's Jeremy. And then Jeremy just did a flame just going up, dude. People are getting shrimp tossed in their mouth, and Jeremy's just like, just.
I was concentrating on the skills, man.
There's a flame.
Everyone's having a good time. There's sake getting sprayed in everyone's mouth. Shrimp and Jeremy's.
He asked me if I wanted him to spray my mouth. I'm like, not in this mouth. No thanks. You can put it in that glass.
Oh god.
Oh
my gosh.
Dude, my absolute favorite, though nothing impresses Jeremy. It will always be that X-Wing, dude. I'll never stop telling that story, dude. It was so great. That was first year, though. Keaton, I
wasn't at the first one, no.
No, I think it was first year. Yeah, because it was our first time at Galaxy's Edge. Jeremy and both Jeremy and I. Yeah, man, I was standing literally like a few feet away from the nose of a life-size X-Wing. I'm just standing there looking and leaning. I'm like, wow. I could feel him come up on my peripheral. He looks at it for a second, takes a picture, and goes, all right, seen it. I was like, what? Dude, like, click. All right, that'll do. Like, walked away.
That'll do.
The most dad vacation thing ever. All right, let's hit it. Let's just go ahead and back it up.
Wrong colors.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. What did they say? Oh yeah, move along.
Move along. Dude, we had a we can't, but we had a good time at Galaxy's Edge, man. Because I was I'll talk about it later. I was like, hold up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not talking about
it rained on us. That sucked.
I was talking about that third right coming in with the Sabres, dude. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, the rain was awful. That was my biggest kind of regret was we didn't get to do the pictures in front of the Falcon.
Yeah.
Dang. That sucks.
That was my regret.
Doing
All right,
Universal
we got pictures in the
Studios
room.
The room pictures were dope.
Hmm.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
Doing Universal Studios this year, though, right?
I'd love to.
Universal side.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah, because you got to pick one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, after doing Batu the second year in a row, I was very like, okay, like like the first year I was like, this is cool, awesome, walking around. The second year I was like, yep,
Seen
seen it. I took pictures and I get it, seen it. Yeah, baby.
That's cool.
Dude, I remember we were taking pictures in front of the Falcon, and our sabers were just washing out everyone else around. And those people were getting like, we get it. Can you please move along? Like they were like, can you please get out of the way? They're like,
Guys
nah.
in your bright stainers, get
Well, like,
going.
dude, Jeremy and I are just pretending like there are wieners and stuff like that. People are just waiting,
You got kids waiting.
and Jeremy and I are like,
Oh, man.
Jeremy had the you had the apologize and the so loud. I remember that when we were turning our sabers on and just kind of swinging them around. Everyone was looking like, good Lord, those things are loud. Jeremy's saber's just going back and forth.
Good times.
The Falcon was fun.
Yeah. Shit.
I actually haven't even been yet, which is
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you even live in California?
Yeah,
How far away are you from Disneyland? Disney World?
like 6 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. That's about 6 hours for me to. the most thankless profession in everything in America, dude. Saber installer.
Not even janitor.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's all right, boys. It's been almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was impressed when I got on here. It was almost 2 already.
Yeah, I didn't plan on being on for very long. I gotta do Mother's Day stuff tomorrow. The girl.
Yep.
I guess we'll call it here in a minute, but shit, what was I gonna say? Could have been important. Oh well. Carter, you're coming this year, right?
Packing some corn.
Hey, that's right, dude. One man was eating like 5 corn on the cobs, dude, just chilling on stream. That boy muted his mic, just sat there watching the game, just like a typewriter. Like a fucking typewriter. And we're all sitting there like, how many corns has he had? It was like, dude, like 6 corn on the cobs, dude.
Come on, it's corn on the cob.
I mean, yeah.
That's pretty good.
He had pickles, corn on the cob. Dude was living his best life. I can't say anything.
Well, PB, I mean, you've got the spreadsheet. How many people are we up to?
Yeah, man.
Corn.
I got. It's so hard to tell because we're still a couple months out, and some people can still are maybes, and not everyone can make it. Stuff might come up, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. We've got quite a few yeses, though.
I think 13 confirmed, 27 total. Golly,
Sheesh.
Damn. How many did we have last year?
20 at least, I think. Right?
I think it wasn't it 16? 15 or 16?
Some people came just to swing by, though. You know what I mean? So like they
Oh.
stopped it. Like TJ, he only hung out for like a day for Galaxy's Edge Day.
Raider Sabers.
Yeah.
Raider Sabers.
And who else? In-house 14.
And there's
I hate you guys. Let's see.
Hey, he sold it, bro. That was a sell. All right. What?
Yeah, so we're saying a real world episode 2 is gonna happen. It can't not. At this point,
dude, you sacrificed your whole vacation to put that thing together.
I do. When I thought about that, like in hindsight, like during the vacation, I mean,
Yeah.
I had to spend at least a couple hours a night editing it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is while we like the whole, well, it was like what 3 or 4 days of it, right? Probably where we started filming it, and I would edit it, and then be like, "Shit, all right, now I need this shot of this happening, and then them talking about this, and then that. So film that, bring it to me." And so then I would come in too, and I'd be like, "Okay, what do we got?" And then I'd be like, "All right, do this, do that," and then I'd be like, "I'll sit here and run it." You know what I mean? Like, dude, I was like director, writer, producer, and editor. Like, I'm just trying to get all that. And thank God for Jesse. Like, it wouldn't have happened without Jesse. Like, none of it would have. But yeah, it was fun, dude. I had a lot of fun doing it. But like towards that last night, I was like, "Yo, I just want to chill. Like, can I just hang out?" And everyone was like, "Finish it." Like,
I'd walk upstairs and you and Sebastian were going at it about it, and I'm just like, "Oh, this is fucking lame," and I left.
Nah, it was even I mean, like it wasn't like I was just like tired and like zoning out, and I had like people in my ear giving suggestions that were good, and it's good to have. But like at one point, I was like, "Everybody, shut the fuck up." I was like, "Everybody, just shut up and let me do my goddamn job." You want to talk about? You want to talk about thankless jobs, dude? Saner real world editor, dude. Is it thankless?
That's number 2, right under installer.
Right under installer, yeah. Saner real world video editor.
15 bedrooms, 15 shitters in that house.
Jeremy shit in each bathroom.
Oh, easily. In one day.
I remember the first trip. I had like the community bathroom upstairs, and I thought Jeremy went and blew that one up. I was like, "You have your own bathroom." He was like, "I went in mine, you idiot." And I was like, "Oh, God." I was like, "Come on, dude." He came down like 45 minutes later after we ate something, and he was like,
he took a whiff of a stranger's shit and blamed it on me.
"No, dude, you came down those stairs and was like, 'Do not go in there.'" And I was like, "Bro, I got the community bathroom. Why did you use that?"
Community bathroom.
Basically, and I had to sleep in that freaking Avengers little twin bunk bed.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad until I watched you get out of it, and I was like, "Oh, shit,
dude, I had an army crawl out of that every morning." I was like,
like Ace Ventura coming out of that rhino.
"Yeah, dude, it was hot. It was so hot in that little cubicle, little child oven." You know what I mean? Like, dude, it was just at night with like a sheet. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, "Oh, it's hot as fuck." Worth it. Worth it. Yeah, that next year we got there kind of early because we got there last, and we had the last pick of bedrooms. And I gave Jeremy the Hogwarts bedroom. I was like, "Go ahead, bro. You've earned this." You know, like, but it was that second year we were like, "Nope, we're picking it. We're picking it." I got the bottom floor, like next to the kitchen or whatever. Nice. Yeah. There were so many rooms in that house we didn't even use.
No, because the one room was the dedicated real world film.
Yeah,
room.
That's right.
The camera we just left set up there.
And then the UK boys had their own room up there too, right? I mean,
everyone did.
Oh, that's somebody that I hope shows up too is Cal. I think Cal's a maybe. KR.
Oh, dang.
because Absolute and Killstar are coming. So I mean, who else? I think that's it from the UK.
Can you understand Absolute, Jeremy?
85%.
Good enough.
It's solid 85.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, everyone that was on the bottom floor got hosed as far as the room selection goes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I have the bottom floor right next to the front door. That sucks.
I feel like I had it made, dude. Corner room, top floor, dead silent all the time.
Dang.
Yeah, that's a primo spot.
I was hoping that theater room. I was really looking forward to that at one point. I didn't realize the screen was kind of bobo or whatever.
Jank.
Yeah, I was looking forward to the theater room too. It was a real womp womp moment when we saw the screen.
But that living room was dope. Anyways,
It fit everybody.
I wish I could find that picture, and I don't know where it's at. But it's where I'm laying down, and I've got like my hands kind of like crossed, and Keenan and Jesse are leaning over the couch listening to me talk, and they both look so interested, and all we're talking about is aliens. And I want to find that picture so bad because it looks like I'm telling y'all some wholesome shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just sitting there doing some X-Files bullshit. I'm just like hands crossed, like, and they came here to mine for gold and used us as, you know what I mean? Like,
You're bestowing wisdom upon us, and we're just embracing all of it.
It's such a sincere looking picture, man. I wish I could find it. I don't know who has it. Maybe Elvis does. That was a fun night.
That was one of the first nights, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Night 2 or...
Yeah, the first like 2 nights, I was up.
We stayed up to like a whole night.
I was up for almost like 24 hours straight, like both nights.
Dang.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we got there, you know, it was like a 7-hour drive, I think, 6-7 hour drive for Jeremy and I.
Shit.
And we hung out the whole day, and then it got to like, you know, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and Jeremy and I left at like what, 5, 6,
Yeah.
when did we, something like that. So yeah, first night, I mean, PB sleeps for the week, dude. PB and I would be in the kitchen doing the Southern goodbye for like 4 hours, where it'd be like, all right, man, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. They'd be like, yeah, what do you think about this? And I'd be like, all right, let's and then we turn into like another hour of conversation, and then just go, shit, it's 3 o'clock. Like, yeah. Anyways, it was just, and then Jeremy would come out and make breakfast or whatever he was doing, and that's when I would go, fuck, and I'd go to my room and be like, I gotta go sleep.
It's like when your dad wakes up for work and you're still playing video games. It's like shitty.
You can hear him taking a shit and then doing that cough, like, oh. Dead ready for the day. Dad,
Because I'm super disappointed in you.
yeah, he just walks out like, oh, you guys just gonna stay up as late as you want?
Jeremy sits down on the table, starts installing Saners.
He did.
I did.
Well, time to work.
With
Time to do a master chassis for like some shit, like a thin neck saber.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by like I want to wake up early and hang out with him. Like it'd be cool to do something like that because I didn't really, you know what I mean? Like just have that table where everyone's kind of chilling in the morning.
Yeah.
It was like a shift.
This year.
You're gonna install something, you know.
No, dude, I don't want to. I didn't really want to last year.
Until you see somebody's lightsaber that sucks, and then you're like, "All right, give me that thing."
All right, I brought my tools just in case.
I think the worst part about that too, and more respect to you, bro, was because I brought all the tools to install with, except helping hands. So this dude did the whole like master chassis with no helping hands. I was like, oh my god. I was like,
Damn.
ridiculous. Holding a wire up against like a piece of cardboard or what, you know what I mean? Like tape it hanging off the corner. That's my story for when people are like, I can't install, I don't have the space for it. I'm like, I've seen solo sabers install upside down with tweezers in the snow. you can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Just don't be a.
You can do it.
You can do it. I did a metal chassis for this Electrum saber. I'm waiting on the brass parts, but it should be pretty cool when it's done. I just have the SLS piece right now that came in about a week ago, but
Nice.
They messed up 2 parts and they're reprinting them. Yeah.
I like these parts, however, these two.
Oh, Electrum offering empties by now? Can't believe that they won. Here we said, give me that lightsaber, let me reinstall it. I mean, you did what? The first year we did repairs. We fixed we brought like equipment for everyone to do like an install night, or we were like, yeah, we'll run everybody through an install and show you what it's like. And then nobody wanted to do it, so Jeremy and I just were like, all right. I think I did like 3 speaker repairs. Jeremy like tried to what'd you fix somebody's?
I tried to fix Carter's. Yeah.
Yeah, and then something else. We were legitimately in the kitchen just repairing people's sabers.
Yeah.
Free of charge, these motherfuckers.
Free of charge.
I told you, most thankless.
I had a tip jar out and it was still empty when I was done because nobody fucking appreciated it, dude.
We had a tip jar out and everybody put their receipts and all the garbage from their pockets in it because I thought it was a trash can.
Yeah,
dumping lint into it, dude.
fucking idiot. Idiot.
Oh, you put a little tip jar. Like, oh, great. They just take all their garbage. Thanks, man. By the way, make sure that speaker is perfect when I come back.
If I come back and you're not done, we're going to have a problem.
Problem, Mr. Installer, man.
We brought all our stuff in case everyone wanted to install. Hey, guys, you want to install? Everyone runs away.
Everyone just makes an excuse to leave. Leave the time.
But
I can't do it on burger night, dude. Sorry, bro. Keep your strength up.
Burger night.
Oh my god! You know what's funny about that, Keenan? Was there was a time my friends and I were driving by like some restaurant that had like outside people were eating like burgers and stuff and whatnot. And it felt good outside. And my friends were like, dude, it is really nice like to be doing that. And I said, what, is it like nice burger weather? I was like, it's great burger weather. We got here. So like there's some friends I have some friends, maybe like 4 of them, that whenever it feels good around here, like they'll do like a group chat, burger weather, like question mark. And I'm like, oh yeah. So like, yeah, dude. I love that shit.
Weather, baby, a crisp 75.
Hell yeah. Dude, it was burger weather today. I went and picked up pizzas and I had the windows down. I was like, it feels amazing. This is prime time burger weather. All right, let's see if this works. If not, I quit Sanders. He said, nope, never heard of him.
man. My wife went to the movies with me and she brought a blanket, her headphones, and her phone so she could watch a podcast and fall asleep.
Hell
Yep.
yeah. It's a good podcast if it puts you to sleep.
Well,
That's so cool. Realistically, how often do you play with that thing?
What, the blaster?
Mm-hmm.
You like, honestly, when I'm on the computer, like doing something tedious, like, I don't know, making fonts, I'll mess around with
Yeah, I'd imagine.
it. So that's, yeah, so basically never. Then. No, but I do. When I'm on the computer, I mess around with it. So I've just been getting into the blaster stuff lately, so
Yeah.
I got to learn how to install, learn how to 3D print and put shit together. Eventually I'll be cool.
you can do it. Eventually, I'll be cool. I'm looking forward to underappreciating you.
That's right. I can't wait to be blown off by my friends after a 24-hour print and hard work. That's kind of cool. Good job.
That's what you chose to do? Really?
Wow.
Really? You're gonna go with that one? I really like your other ones though.
Hey, let Jesse back in.
No.
My eyes.
A nice blaster, bro.
Yeah.
I think I can handle myself.
We've been on for 3 hours? Damn.
Yeah, dude, we've been going, bro. Burger wings. That's the saber design.
I love these. Is that Kyberphonic?
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Pull the trigger. A little bit more to it than that.
Yo, when are we gonna get a blue Mamba Saner? We have the green Mamba. What's the other Mamba that's like $8,000?
If they do a blue Mamba Saber, I'm gonna have to get a free one. That's just how this works.
Make it, dude. and piss everyone off.
Listen, bro, I left a comment when they announced the green Mamba. I left a comment and I said, man, I'm so hyped for my cousin. I don't think they really like that because I think my comment got deleted.
It's time for the call out, dude.
I love that that's a threat to like everyone. Just taking the call out.
Or it's legal to fight. It's like Waffle House for saners.
Oh my god.
The call out.
You're so accurate on that. It's a battle of who's the whitest.
Yeah, take it to the call out group, guys. Come on. Go fight there. ULC is for
bullies.
Good conversation.
Yeah. ULC is for pieces of shit only. Real big piece of shit. You think this is slick back? This is push back. I love that show. I used to be a piece of shit. I'm not anymore. You can go to Trevani's for sloppy steaks, bro. You know the third worst, the third most thankless. Actually, you know what? Font makers are probably the most thanked. Right? Like it's probably the one.
Oh yeah.
That's the only profession where people are like, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because Cole posted a little while ago that I saw.
What was it? There you go. I got you. That's what we posted on. Dude, it was the same bed.
No, he was like how like installers don't get any feedback from after they ship the hilt, where font makers are like, please don't email me after you buy. I don't want to hear from you ever again. It's like the exact opposite. We get all the thanks and we want none of it. Like, leave us alone.
Excuse me, sir. That's a nice font you made. It would be better if you made it this way.
I'm really disappointed that you used this ignition.
Or how about whenever they go, this is not a very accurate font. You're like, wait, hold on, what?
I'm looking at the project with everything ripped from the movie. I don't know about that, buddy.
I think
Buddy.
I'm missing blaster sound.
Buddy.
It was our second sister, dude. Remember?
What?
It wasn't accurate enough.
So, who said it wasn't accurate? Second sister.
Somebody did.
Somebody.
Yeah, they did a whole video on it.
Send me a clip of.
I might be able to find it actually.
Bit accurate. Well, it's funny because remember we ripped the files from the new game. I mean, we made the files from the new game, yeah. And because we got the old sounds from the first game,
yeah.
And the sound that we made is arguably better than the ones that were in the game, in my opinion. It sounds way more like Inquisitor.
I feel you.
Because like we used the base layer as like what's in the game, like that was from the game, but the top like buzzy that kind of fluctuates was like improv.
Yeah, see, like that, basically. Even though it's locked in, like it's not fitting properly. And I didn't have the tools at the time, and I still really don't to file it down. And I just am not confident in my ability to do it correctly without messing something up. But
is this the installer podcast? Jeremy listens to installer podcast.
I'd love to listen to installer podcast.
it's supposedly just.
What are you talking about? This is the installer podcast.
Is it? This right here?
Yeah.
I'm just a reviewer, dude, so I'm not allowed to be here.
I'm a reviewer.
Never heard of you, buddy. Unless you reviewed fonts, man. I don't know who you are.
They changed that word around. It's influencer now, not reviewer.
Influencers. Saber influencers. I'll tell you what I am really tired of. I immediately zone out. Like 0.02 seconds, I'm out. Whenever somebody does the Pixel Saber, it's like, check out my new Neo Sabers Pixel Saber. And it's like, manual, stand. power cable. You know what I mean? Like they do all that. Like, and I'm
Fortunately, I've never seen that because I probably would have ran out in the traffic.
Bro, you ain't seen those where everyone has. It's like it's the AI voice of that one dude or whatever.
Yeah.
My new Saner from the Saber Pro or whatever, right? But they always show like the box, the envelope, Allen keys, charging cable, whatever, and then they turn it on. And the same video over and over and over again, which I guess you can say our videos are the same. You know, here's the Saber, here's what we did to it, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, it's like that. It's the TikTok Saber showing off. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. New Cal Kestis Saber from Sabers Pros. It's like
You're naming all the companies.
am I really? I'm just throwing out. Like, okay, all right, yeah.
You've heard it enough to where it's stuck.
Yeah. I zone out immediately, and I get that that's somebody's bread and butter and whatnot. You know what I mean? Or that's just like the formula. But
Just moldy bread. That's all.
I'm so over it. Or that woman's voice. Check out this Saber from Sabers Pros. Different time, bros. It's a different time.
Or when they hold up the least accurate version of the hilt and they're like, "This is the most realistic Luke Skywalker."
Dude, yes.
It's chromed.
It's like it's got that horrible like clamp card that's like 10 times the size it should be. You know what I mean? Like Skywalker, Empire Strikes Back, most realistic lightsaber ever.
No,
It's like Xeno core with like an LGT or some shit.
yeah.
The top part is like shinier than OB3.
It's got like screws all over the place that are wrong and shit. I'm like that much of a saber nerd where I'm like, psh, that's the best you got. Just on the couch eating chips, like that's what scroll. As soon as I scroll, I'm like, psh, yeah, right. Sabers Pro.
Ignorance is bliss. The people who buy that don't give a shit if it's accurate.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. I think was it what? I always say it's right. It's TXQ. Is that right? TXQ. I always say THQ or some shit like that. That one that I got from Cole, the Sear one, I like it. It's a decent hilt. I just gotta bore out that pommel because, like, dude, how you?
Yeah.
That's what gets me, man. All these saber companies that are just producing them for 24 millimeter speakers. I'm like, y'all like don't give a shit. You just don't know.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit. Like, dude.
It's probably streamlined. Like they probably have like okay, this works in all of our designs. Now we just have to make it fit literally everything we do.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say like the dog shit cheap sabers have gotten a lot cooler now than they used to be.
Yeah.
Before, to get something super cheap, you were basically like the freaking piece of pipe meme I send in the chat. Like, now you can actually get something that at least looks somewhat like a saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, most of the even the what you call it, really budget like Canon style hilts, they're not bad. They're better than, you know what I mean, for like, I want to say, there was one that I was like, I'm actually impressed with that, like that being a cheap the Katarn one. Not as good as the War Sabers Katarn, but I saw it and I was like, that's actually pretty decent for like a little LGT.
If you're into that.
If you like that thing.
Yeah. But I'm not.
No, I don't like that at all. Glad somebody does though.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Yeah, man. About to probably dip soon. Peace out, bro.
Later.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I mean, Jesse and I have talked about this a lot where it was like they're good because they bring people into the hobby and the hobby grows. But I just don't know. I just don't know how even out it's gonna be because I don't know. I feel like then again,
there's a double edge to that because I was talking to my other friend Greg who.
South Shore.
Yeah, he made all these sabers released for May 4th, and I feel like it's harder for installers or like just RTS builders to sell because of the cheap options now.
Right.
Yep.
You know, like you have more people in the hobby, but for every person that wants a super high end saber, you have like 4 people that just want the $200 look-alike Luke Skywalker saber.
You charge that much for a saber? I could get the same with the blade for $400.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of like, that's a sick custom saber. Can my Xeno core fit? I'm like, no.
It will not.
How can I make my Xeno saber look like that?
I just want to. I love that. I just want to take the guts out of mine and slam my guts into that one. Will it work? No. Keep your guts in your own saber, dude.
Yeah.
Keep your guts in there. Don't pull them out. I love when people refer to it as guts. That might be on the inside.
That's the term.
Dude, my favorite was I had to turn him down too. He laughed too, which is funny. Like it's like he was aware of it. I had a guy hit me up yesterday about he was like, I have a saber that is really old, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. Forgot I had it. I found it behind my couch. You know, it's just like, okay. I was like, I had a lightsaber behind your couch for 5 years.
I vacuumed my house for the first time.
Yeah, it was like, I want to like, you know, customize it and do a reinstall and stuff. And I was like, all right, before we get too into it, I'm not taking commissions right now. I was like, but I just love the fact that it was behind your couch for 5 years. And you were like, let's top this baby off. I'm gonna hit up Nerf Herder Customs. Like, I just love that so much. You just reach into the couch and go, what the hell? You know what? I know a guy. I know a guy. I'm just I'd love to be a behind the couch installer. You guys got any
dusty sabers?
You guys got any satyrs at the bottom of the barrel? I'm your guy, dude. I'll install them.
With Xenos.
No Xenos, dude. I don't even know what those are. I couldn't tell you what they look like, to be honest with you. Same with the isn't that what's the other board? It's like an Asteria or something like that.
Yeah.
Asteria? Yeah. And then SNV4.
SNV4, that's the other one that I have no clue. I'm like, no, I don't.
It's very close to Xeno. It's like scary close to Xeno.
Yeah.
Like the configs are the exact same.
It's Xeno, but with a different name.
It really is.
One of the Chinese companies is like, well, let's just rename Xeno and make it our own.
Seriously, I feel like that's what they did because it's identical the way it has those ignition 1, ignition 2, you know what I mean? Like it has all those. This is the exact same wave files, like
weak.
Very weird. Yeah. I wish they just didn't have those. Like if SN or Xeno didn't have like those ignition things, they'd be way better. Because the annoying thing is like if you press a button wrong, then you go into that and then it changes it, and then you have to scroll through all of them just to get back to the first one again. And it's
please charge your saner.
Yeah.
Sound menu.
I'm pretty sure mine's still low, so it should say it.
Does it do it?
It should. I haven't charged it since last time.
You might get.
Hold on, it'll boot. It's a little
Charge
slow.
your fucking saner already.
Yeah. Charge your fucking.
Hey, buddy, your saner is low.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, buddy, your saner is low.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, she dead.
Oh, she
Hey,
did.
buddy, your saner is low.
Nice.
Yeah, she low.
That's funny.
I like whenever you do the. I get them low enough to where it does that diatium cell diatium cell missing. Cell missing. I'm just like, no, it's not. And I just keep pushing it. It cuts on, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it down there. Diatium cell missing. Sock on. What's up, David? Yeah, dude. Lee Gandhi's my favorite one lately. Lee Gandhi. Lee Gandhi's nuts. Oh, my gosh. Too good. Were you here earlier for that, Keenan, when I was talking about that? I work with a guy I work with. There is a operator, like a lift operator, and his name is really close to Lee Gandhi. Like, it's really fucking close. And so in, like, casual talking to my friend, who's, like, he's very, like, nonchalant and very dry, and he has, like, a really dark sense of humor. But I was like, hey, do you know Lee Gandhi? Like, in passing, in text message. He was like a lift operator? I was like, nah, dude, Lee Gandhi's nuts. I'll see you in 11. And he was just like, it just responded with like, go kill yourself. Like, oh, dude, it was so great. I don't want to say the guy's name, but let's just say Lee Gandhi is like, it's. If I said both of them back to back, you might not know this. Like, it's that.
Dang.
Like, his last name is like Gandhi. You know what I mean? Like, it's that fucking close.
His first name must be Lou.
It's like, dude, it's like that. It's seriously like that. And like, so when I got Lee Gandhi, I was like, oh my god, I have the perfect like slam dunk. I need to use it at some point. You know what I mean? Like,
there's got to be a way to make money off this. It's too good.
I really want to. That's the saber you chose. I just really like your other one so much more. It's like the more he tried to compliment it, the more he insulted me. Don't get me wrong. I know you're trying really hard, but you've already done it. But I don't know. You're going backwards now. Like, okay, man. You don't have to buy it. I'm gonna buy it, not because I want to, but because I want to support you. Okay. Okay, dude, thanks.
Small businesses.
Hopefully this will put you back on track when you make this money that I guess you really need for putting out shitty designs. This is clearly a cash grab. I'm kidding, it wasn't like that. I mean, it was close. Was that loud? Can you tell?
No.
Good. I have the noise canceling thing on. I don't know.
Yeah, so it'll filter it out.
Saner.
Sane.
I'm quitting Sanders tonight.
Yeah, this is a Saner live stream.
Always has been.
Oh my.
I think I'm gonna hop off, go to bed, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's 3.5 hours. Good lord.
Might as well make it 4.
No,
I can't. It's going on 1. That was my cutoff. That was my worst case scenario.
I was gonna do 1, maybe 2 with Ariston, and then they jumped on, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" Because I forgot I scheduled it. Remember, Adriano, we did that one time where I scheduled I set up a live stream. We just never went live because we were hanging out.
Yeah.
There were comments that were like, "Where's it at? What's going on? Oh, you suck, Benji. You ain't never." It's like, yeah, it was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, just decided to go live tonight. Screw it. But it was good hanging out, man. I hadn't really hung out with anybody in a hot minute. So.
Yeah. That was super fun.
All right, well, I guess we'll close it off here. Keenan, dude, I'll get up with you one of these weekends, man, if you want to play with the font.
Let's do it.
Post some STLs or some shit.
When are your days off?
Usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Friday I'll game with the boys, which we need to get back on a Call of Duty at one point. We've been doing Helldivers too.
Yeah, whatever. I'm my next couple weeks I'm off Thursday, Friday.
Nice.
So, but I'm busy on the weekend, so if you want to do something on a Friday, I'll be good.
Well, if you're off on Thursday, like Thursday night is kind of like my Friday night, so like I try to like kind of hang and chill on a Thursday.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll work it out.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, dudes. Ending the stream. Thanks for everyone hanging out. Appreciate you. See ya. Peace. Yeah.